back to the Handlin It podcast. I'm your host, Tony, with my co-host, Aiden, over here. We got another guest. His name is Ed Newman.
We have a hard time with names here.
Names here, that's fucking...
Names are not our strong suit on the Handlin It podcast. We have a hard time.
I'm being held at gunpoint right now. I wasn't ready, so what the fuck?
You want to start over?
No, we're going with this.
We're fucking running with
this
it.
This is a raw podcast, Ed, all right? We don't wear condoms on this fucking podcast.
We fuck no condom here,
We
right?
fuck no condom on this goddamn podcast. How you doing today, Ed?
Pretty good. A little sick, but mostly sick of my job. But
I mean, yeah, we have a pretty shit job. I don't blame you. That fucking sucks. Some of Ed's accolades, he consistently bowls over a 150. We got to witness that firsthand. I'm not gonna lie, like I was watching Ed bowling, and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy right now?
I'm a lifelong athlete.
I was just like, what the fuck is happening? Why is this going on?
I was like shitting on myself too. I was like, no, I'm never gonna get a 200 at one point because I didn't get a spare one frame. You're like, dude, I have a 50 right now. So
I was like, why are you even bitching right now?
It was crazy because nobody mentioned the time that he got a strike with a beer in his hand.
Oh,
I
wasn't paying attention. Yeah.
When did I do that?
It was like halfway through, and you were still holding your drink, and then you went to go bowl, and I was like, holy shit.
And you hit the strike. I mean, I'm not surprised at all, honestly. The way you were bowling, I was like, well, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, he wasn't throwing the curve, but it was working.
I just
that was
get
what
the
it
heaviest
was.
ball possible and throw it mostly down the middle.
I don't really curve either.
Like
At least not like the way Nate was doing it. Nate had the nastiest curve.
Nate and Austin had like the most autistic curveball, kind of like professional bowler.
It did look very professional, but I was just like, what the fuck is that?
Austin was like striker bust. He was striker gutter ball like every single time.
Just 100% or 0% on that guy. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
I'm not sure how that even works still. So they've bowled enough to not be beaten by us. Like that's fucking.
Nate was talking mad shit to me right before the game too. He was. I forgot what he said exactly, but he was just like chatting me up like that. And the first couple frames in, he was like, "All right, calm down." Like, he was like,
he was freaking out. He was the last one to make a strike.
He was really upset. He was starting to get upset there.
He was getting in his head.
I don't blame him though. Like I wasn't really getting upset. I was at first when I gutter bowled twice in a row. I'm like, wow, I really suck at bowling, but I hadn't been bowling in a really long time, so I wasn't surprised that it took me a little while to get off my fucking feet there. I was like, Jesus fuck.
It was interesting.
It was interesting.
No amped bowlers. You're a golfer though, Ed.
Yeah.
We don't golf.
Professional amateur golfer, you know.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we actually did go golfing one time, me and Tony.
Yeah.
It was,
I've been slacking this year. I really haven't.
Yeah, you have. At least in comparison to last year. Last year you were like Mr. Golf.
Which is funny because I shot better this year than last year, and I golfed like 5 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it was all in your head.
Probably.
Maybe you're like relaxed now because you
I was
don't care
loose.
about it as
care,
much. Yeah. Could be that. I don't know. We went one time and I lost my ball in the river twice.
They do that. They
They
love
will
the
go right
trees.
into the
They
river.
love the river. They love the ponds.
Tony hit his over the second time. He lost his the first time though too.
Right down the road over here. You went?
We went to Delhi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a tough one to go for your first one.
Yeah.
Even Ole out is a tough one.
That was interesting.
We didn't do too bad. There was a couple
There's a lot
holes
more water at Ole.
that I was like,
The first hole was like, all right, here we go. This is golf. Like, it was no like forgiveness. It was just immediately a fucking river.
River immediately. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like,
we looked so fucking stupid too.
Yeah.
Twice. First 2.
well, the one time I hit the ball and it just went fucking super far, and I was like, we've never done this before, so how the fuck do we find that
we
ball?
lost it, and it's like, what do you really do?
Yeah,
like, we did end up finding it, but after a while, like it took a while. Yeah.
I had a rough time my last time out because I haven't been wearing my glasses.
Yeah.
And usually I'm with someone else. So I hit my drive on the first hole at Delhi, and I was like, that's pretty good. And I was like, where'd that go? Like, I had the same. I found it, but it took me a while to find it. It was only because it was orange. Otherwise, I would have lost it.
We had colored balls too, mini golf style. So
It recently rained too, so like the fucking
you weren't allowed. We weren't allowed to have a cart, which was kind of upsetting because I really wanted a cart.
Yeah, so we were just walking the entire course, and we're like, this is not fun.
Yeah, honestly, towards the end of it, I was like, I fucking hate golf. I don't ever want to fucking golf. It just was taking so long. Like I was like, and we only played 9 holes.
With that one, there's a lot of up and down.
Yeah,
Uphill,
yeah. We like climbed a fucking mountain, went back down a fucking mountain. I'm like, a river. What the fuck's going on here?
For me, there's like a really nice walkable one right by me. By nice, I mean it's really easy to walk.
Oh, okay.
That one's the Meadows one. It's all flat. So that one, I only walk that one. I don't get a cart because it's kind of like lazy at that point.
Yeah.
You can walk that one in like less than an hour.
Okay. Well, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
It took us like a long time. To
Even if
complete
we
those
had
9
the
holes.
cart though, I don't think we would we would have like fucking hit the ball 5 feet, have to drive
You got
5
your money's
feet, and then
worth,
like
yeah.
it would just be like boop.
At
boop,
one
boop,
point-
Your swing per
boop.
dollar was like you were crushing it.
Yeah.
You were getting your money.
Yeah.
You're right. We did. At one point, the like, what the fuck's it called? The caddy like roller thing, the cart, like the golf cart.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know what the fuck it's called. Started like rolling down the hill, like we had it parked, like, and I was like, "Holy fuck!" I had to run and go get it.
I wish we fucking videotaped it because it was so funny.
It was funny. I was like, "Okay."
We also didn't know that we were supposed to each have our own set of clubs. So
Yeah,
we
so
were
we showed
just
up with
sharing
one set.
Yeah.
The guy was pretty chill about it. He did say something. He's like, "You're not really supposed to do that, but I don't really care."
Why the fuck would they care? Yeah.
I don't know.
It
It's
was
a course
so-
rule or something.
It was
It's not
so
like you're like, oh, sorry, I'm trying to get my tour card today. My bad.
I was about to hit
Count
course
my clubs.
record
Do
until
I
you
have
said
enough
that.
clubs in my bag? Are there too many?
Yeah, like this- Oh, it was funny though because we made it sound like we knew a lot about golf at first, and then as soon as that happened, he totally flipped the script and just
picked
knew.
it up.
Yeah, he knew
He
we were
just
bullshitting.
knew what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
I mean, maybe we
You
didn't
guys
make it
dressed-
sound like.
you guys dressed the part and everything.
Yeah,
You were
we
like-
did.
you
We
were
looked like we
incognito,
had
on the
golfed,
radar. Yeah.
and the way we were talking made it sound like we'd at least golfed a couple times. And then he was like, "All right, so you guys got 2 sets of clubs," and we're like,
No.
and he's like, "What the fuck? Like, these guys are full of shit over
He's like,
here."
these guys are either gay or they've never golfed.
Yeah, that's probably what he was thinking. And I was like, "All right,
It
well,
probably took him
fuck."
a second to mull it over.
He
He
was
was like,
like-
"Oh, that's so cute," or like be like, "Oh,
Ah,
okay,
nah,
these guys
dude.
don't know what
I
the fuck you're
think
talking
I
about."
think
don't think-
golfers hate the gay community.
Yeah.
I don't know if they enjoy.
It's a
those
very
people.
WASP hobby, like what Anglo-Saxon
Yeah,
does.
maybe.
It's very-
Are there any gay golfers? Is it professional gay golfers?
probably. at some
Definitely,
point.
dude.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
There's professional gay everything,
we
dude.
need to you need to be like our Jamie right now. You need to be on
No,
Google.
Joey's gonna check right now.
Oh, yeah.
Joey, how many gay golfers are there?
The first openly gay one is Tad Fujikawa.
Of course.
Yeah.
His name's
Fucking
Tad.
Fujikawa.
Damn. That's fine. I just wanted to know if
Well,
there was
there's
at
one.
least one.
There's
Yeah.
one.
There's
And
enough.
there's 2 in the NFL. Like there's 2 gay people in the NFL. I don't know who
There's
they
a
are.
lot more than 2.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
There's 2 openly gay people in the NFL.
Football is like under the radar, the gayest sport in the entire world.
Slow the fuck down here.
Whoa.
Wrestling's the gayest sport in
Whoa.
the world, bro.
Ah, you got a point, yeah.
Yeah, wrestling's
Never mind.
pretty.
Fucking
Pretty gay
football.
sometimes.
Football might be a
They're the
tad
most-
bit gay,
the most
but
closet gay people, probably football. There's a lot of NDAs that get signed every year, I'm sure.
we
Wasn't there,
murder
like,
people, bro,
Wasn't there like an
and get
NBA?
away with
The
it
most
too.
prolific killer besides OJ, what was that, Hernandez?
Yeah.
He was gay.
Was he actually gay?
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
whole documentary on it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Very, very suppressed man in a lot of ways. So
Do you think OJ was gay?
Took it out.
No, OJ was definitely not gay. He killed them hoes.
Got
OJ
points.
don't
He
give
was
a
ready-
fuck,
he was
dude.
ready to kill for it. Yeah,
He's ready to kill for that pussy. Like, are you kidding me? That's fucking OJ. Don't ever fucking talk shit about OJ like that again.
It's crazy he died. I thought that was like, oh wow, he was like 50.
He's KD's pretty good. Not a bad KD. I mean, he's fucking out here.
2-1, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting it done. Better than my KD.
Well, no shit.
I'm just saying.
It's not better than mine.
Okay.
I'm still
Anyway,
2-0.
We'll be right back.
Oh my fucking god. I don't know. I was trying to think. Oh yeah. Wasn't there an NBA star who like got exposed? He was like banging Jeffree Star, like he was having sex with Jeffree Star.
I don't think they ever exposed who it was, but they exposed the fact
You
that
heard
was
about it,
NBA.
right? I think it
Yeah.
was on Logan Paul's podcast. Like he basically showed a picture, like, look, I'm banging this NBA star, and then they were like, holy fuck! But I don't know if they ever
There's
said
a
who
lot
it
more of
was.
that than people think with professional sports. Like I said, there's a lot of NDAs every year.
Yeah,
that get
I
signed.
think those like uber elite fucking rich people just like turn fucking
well,
gay. They're
Dwight
like,
Howard is a good
Yeah.
example. He was ready to kill. I think
Yeah.
it was a transgender. He was banging. He was ready to
Damn.
kill him. Yeah, yeah. They had all the. It was like a whole court thing. Like
fuck. I mean, I guess. You all right there, Tone? You okay?
Well, I'm just worried to get rich now. Like, is it really just like
It's
maybe-
just gonna make you gay.
does that much money
Hopefully
make
not.
you gay?
I think it's just because they're
Hopefully
they're like
it's just the hedonism of it. Like,
they're able
that
to
it?
have so much fucking sex
whatever
that
they
they're
want, yeah.
bored. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like,
The
all right, I'm
stimulus,
done.
like-
I'm done fucking pussy. Like, I
or
guess I
stimuli.
gotta. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I'm done fucking pussy, then I just move on to the next thing, like murder, like not gay. Like
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Would you rather have a son
when
who's
you have his Russian yards, yeah.
Would you rather have a son who's a murderer or who's gay?
Murderer. What the fuck?
Hold on. Oh, all right, Tony. Don't just fucking jump into answers. These are serious fucking questions.
What
here.
are like?
Okay. Let's say.
Need more detail on the murder part.
Okay. Let's say he's like Dexter, basically. He's like a Dexter
What's
fucking
like
serial
useful,
killer.
That one's actually good for
Gay
society.
sons, just super unuseful.
He's calling people that kind of deserve it. I mean, like,
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, yeah, vigilante.
You can just say you don't want the gay son, Ed. It's okay.
Not like I'm like hoping for one of those. At all, so,
Yes.
you know?
So you're taking the murderer son as well.
Yeah, dude.
Same. What if,
if
it's
he's,
not?
if he's like Dexter,
Yeah, if he's Dexter, definitely. What if he's not though? What if he's just like murder? He's like, I'm murdering.
No
like,
stipulations. If he murdered
Sociopath,
somebody,
like-
no matter what, you're
is it like a
I don't want the
family?
gay
As
son.
long as it's not a family member, then it'll be okay.
Okay, so he's allowed to murder any random people as he wants. He just can't
Yeah.
be gay.
Yeah.
All right, that's the rules for Tony.
Okay. What if he eats people?
I don't know if I'm that insane.
Cannibal?
Yeah.
Is he like eating, like killing and then eating?
No, there's a line.
We're really
there.
stretching
There's
this
a
shit
line
out
there,
here.
Is
Gay, gay son in that one.
None of us want a gay son. If you haven't figured that out yet, sorry.
Your gay son could still be a serial killer too. So
I'm sure having a gay son's
Dahmer.
really
Dahmer.
nice,
Yeah,
but I just don't think that I want
that's
one.
cannibalism too. Hat
Yeah.
trick on that one. Man, Dahmer's poor dad, bro.
I
Imagine
don't
being
think he was in the
Jeffrey
picture.
Dahmer's
I
dad.
don't think he was in the picture.
Yeah, he was.
He was.
Yeah, did
I
you
didn't
watch the
no, I didn't-
documentary?
I didn't watch that.
All right. Well, he was in the picture, and they have like clips at the end of actual interviews with him where he just basically is explaining what he was like when he was a
Was
kid
it like
and
a
shit.
Dahmer tapes thing?
Yeah,
One of
and
those? Alright.
he's basically just like saying like, yeah, he was weird as fuck when he was a kid. Like the guy was
He a
weird.
kid.
Can you imagine that though? Like imagine you're Jeffrey Dahmer's dad, and Jeffrey's like, Dad, I'm gay, and you're like, are you fucking kidding me?
I also eat people.
And then he's like, Dad, I also kill people, and then I fucked him in the butt. And he's like, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, hey, Dad, I also eat them too. He's like, what the fuck?
Wait. He said he used to kill them and then fuck them in the butt.
That
after
was
they're
just
dead.
like, I don't know if he was doing that, but
All
I'm
right,
sure he
don't
would
go
have.
throwing slander at Jeffrey Dahmer like that. Then
It doesn't
Jesus
matter.
Christ,
It doesn't
man.
matter the fucking order. He was killing fucking butts and eating. Okay, it doesn't. Who gives a fuck what order it was
Eating
in?
people.
Well, yeah, eating people.
He was killing butts, bro.
He's killing butts.
Slaughtering them,
Dahmer's
Slaying
wild
him.
like that, man.
Tearing
I don't,
him up.
I don't
knocking
know.
them down.
Tearing him up, set him up.
Yeah,
knocking him
I
down.
watched the docu-series too. Some of it was like really fucked up shit where like he would basically take like these guys, because he would just be like an openly gay guy and be like, hey, do you want to come back to my place to some dude at some gay ass bar or something? And they'd be like, you know, sure,
Maybe
whatever.
make him watch a bunch of weird
Because
shit.
they're gay. And then like, I don't know, maybe.
Because they're gay. Yeah.
Whatever, Tony. Just fucking listen to all right. You're
By the
not
way,
the Dahmer
Did he
SME
mention
here.
that they're gay?
He's dying on the hill. He's dying on the hill. He's-
I'm a Dahmer SME. You're not, all right? Subject matter
my bad.
expert right here. Me.
You were saying they were fucking them in the butts earlier.
He was fucking them in the butt.
No, I think he just drugged them and killed them.
You
No,
heard it here
Tony,
first.
we've had this conversation 100 times, man. Look it up,
This
please,
is
Joey.
the first fucking time we've ever had this
No, it's
conversation.
not. No,
I
it's
just want
not.
to be clear,
no,
guys.
it's not. I swear. We've had this conversation twice
I'm
because
not talking about Jeffrey
both
Dahmer fucking
times
butts, bro.
you were like, "Yo, what? No, he didn't fuck him," and it's like that's his whole fucking thing. Is he fucked dudes and killed and ate them? Joey, please,
think he's
please,
fucked
just give me
dudes.
the
Maybe he was a
I
confirmation.
little-
think he's
Maybe he was a little more romantic than that. You don't know if there was foreplay or cuddling. Like you don't know any of that.
Maybe.
Maybe. He was
What did you Google? Did you Google does Jeffrey Dahmer fuck dudes, or did you Google?
Honestly, it's wild this answer's taking this long. Did you ask ChatGPT?
yeah, ChatGPT
Ask,
is
ask
the
Grok.
answer.
Ask Grok.
Yeah.
Ask Grok heavy.
Hey, at Grok, was Jeffrey Dahmer fucking butts or not?
At Joey.
Well, that was the whole thing, was that he was gay, and he was like, basically what would happen was he would fuck the dude and feel sinful, so he would murder them after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Joey.
Basically.
All right. So don't ever. I just said I'm a SME, subject matter expert. All right. The
To-
guy's
to
gay.
pivot off it, but kind of stay
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
same topic. Like when I was in school, I was studying criminal justice, and I was really into the criminology stuff.
Yeah.
Originally, I wanted to do a master's in that. See how
Mhm.
that turned out. But I thought
Ed
the-
works with us.
The most interesting tapes were the Bundy ones because they had to like kind of he wouldn't talk. He wouldn't
Yeah.
talk at all. They had to get him to like they had to be like, so like if a person were so inclined to do such and such thing, what do you think they would do? They had to get him to kind of like
Yeah.
pretend he was like psychoanalyzing someone else.
Yeah.
To be honest with them.
Well, I remember when
So
that was a
one
big
kinda
thing
interesting,
when they were like, he
'cause
was.
his narcissism was so high.
he was on death row forever, right?
Yeah.
And then he was finally gonna tell everyone what the fuck was up, and it was like broadcasted everywhere when he was doing those interviews or whatever it was for whatever fucking news channel it was there. I don't remember, but that was like the biggest deal ever. He was finally gonna tell everyone what the fuck was up because I don't know if he was about to die. He'd been on death row. I don't know what that is either, too. Like, you get death sentence, but you just get to be on death row for like 8 fucking years.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It should
That's
be
the
like
stupidest.
mine, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I don't give a fuck. How hard is it to just shoot that guy? Like, holy fuck, man.
They got to go through a lot of things. They got to make sure it's real.
Pretty much, they like do their due diligence. I guess.
Yeah.
Because imagine if you were put
Guess
on
so.
death row and you didn't kill anybody. You ever
they
seen that
just
show
fucking
Prison
shot your
Break,
ass the
dude?
I
next
mean,
day.
I think when they put you on death row, they're pretty certain
Yeah, they're pretty
you
sure.
fucking
They're
did
pretty
it.
sure you
Like, they're not just
It could be
throwing anyone
fake,
out
bro.
on death row.
Have you ever seen Prison Break, dude? Have you ever seen
Isn't
Prison
that
Break?
No,
not-
I haven't.
Isn't
It's a
that
crazy
not-
show, bro. Basically, the guy gets convicted of murder and he gets put on death row for it. And he didn't do it. They like faked this whole thing.
Is that fiction? The show?
Yes, it's fiction, bro.
Oh, well then why are you're like using it as a point?
Well,
like
I'm just saying it's a fucking
Well, there's
like
been a lot of
it's
instances of people that
possible,
were
dude.
You ever seen a
wrongfully-
unicorn, Ed?
Once or twice.
Look it up. See if anybody's gotten out of death row if they've been put on
I
there.
mean, I'm sure
Oh,
they
no, it's
have,
happened.
well,
but-
then there
No, it
you
has
go.
happened.
Why the fuck are you even arguing this point
I
then?
mean, like currently,
You-
I
you
don't
wanna
think that's
switch
happening
seats?
very
Get a little
often.
hostile over there.
I'm just saying, I don't think that's happening very often where they're like, yep, put this guy on death row. We're not 100% sure, but put him on there anyway. He's really pissing me off today.
Back to like Bundy for a little bit. He escaped twice.
Yeah,
That's fucking nuts.
he's a pretty smart guy.
I mean,
Well, what was his setup with his car,
not
right?
really. Like
Oh,
the
well.
way he got caught each time was like
Yeah.
kinda retarded. But
What was his setup with his car, right? He had the
no
passenger
handles
seat
on the
taken out.
inside,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it was like this whole fucking
you know how they
like
caught him?
trap.
How they caught him the second time? He didn't turn his lights on, and then
Mm.
he tried to run away, and then
I
he was
think-
all nuts.
yeah.
When they pulled him over and it tipped the cop off. If he had just been like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my bad,"
Yeah.
like he would have totally gotten away with it for much longer. When he was in Florida, like they got him. They tried to run away. I think he decked the cop and tried to run away, like a bunch of crazy shit like that.
I
Like,
mean,
you
we
can
say
fact
that's
check that one if
crazy,
you
but
want,
the
but-
guy was fucking killing people.
Yeah.
So like that's pretty normal
Yeah.
for him. That's calm. That's timid for him.
Yeah, pretty tame afternoon for him.
Fuck, dude. Damn, that's crazy. I don't want to get too much into this because I brought it up before, but that show like Mind Hunters, I don't know if you ever
Oh, yeah, I
saw
saw a
that.
little bit
Yeah,
of that,
that show's fucking great. But it talks about like all those guys and a bunch of
Yeah.
different other guys too. When like getting into their mind of the fucking
what, Ed
serial
Kemper was the
killer.
first one,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
huge
yeah,
dude?
yeah, dude. Ed Kemper's a nuts one too.
They I don't know if they recreated the scene, but he had somebody in there either interviewing him or something like that, and the guards were supposed to come take that guy out.
Yeah.
He didn't show up, and he pressed the relief thing, and they took another 20 minutes. And he's a huge
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
And I think he said at one point the guy is like, he basically was like, if I wanted to.
Yeah,
be
I
pretty
think
fucked
I
right
think
now.
that may have been in there because they were really big on like trying to make it seem exactly
Yeah, they tried to stay pretty close
Yeah.
to what was going on.
like fucking
Because that was like the infancy of like criminology is like a formal
Yeah.
thing.
it was fucking pretty sweet. I don't know if I don't know if that was like based on true events or not. I
Think
don't.
so.
Well,
Rel-
like the
relatively,
stories
yeah.
were, but I don't know if that actually was
there's
a thing
dramatization
where
for the
those guys were
storyline
like
and-
going and interviewing all those fucking guys. I mean, there
Probably.
was,
I mean,
but
they
it-
have all the
I-
tapes.
yeah,
and all
yeah.
that stuff.
Who's the guy who like killed a bunch of people and then fed them at like his restaurant?
Oh fuck.
I don't know.
He didn't feed her. Was it a restaurant? I thought he just had like a burger stand and he
Yeah,
was
maybe
feeding
it was just
people,
that.
Like, human burger. Yeah, we've talked about that before too, where it's like, would you even know? Like, if you bit
Probably
a
not,
burger, would you
probably
be
not.
like,
And people were saying it was like
If it's
really
mixed in,
good.
if it's mixed in with like beef, you have no idea.
yeah. you
Well,
wouldn't know.
they say people taste like pork.
Wouldn't know.
Damn, that's what they say.
You eating people, Tony?
No,
I don't know. You seem to have pretty insightful knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, you sound like a
You're
subject
pretty- you're
matter
pretty
expert on
passionate
eating
about,
are you
people.
guys
Palmer.
insulting the host right now?
No, I'm not insulting you. I'm saying, are you eating people?
The-
We might have to end this real short. real
I
quick.
mean, so Tony,
I'm
can-
getting a little hungry.
you know? Oh my god, what would it take for you to resort to cannibalism?
Starvation.
yeah, pretty much. Like
I mean,
severe
yeah.
starvation.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like someone would have to be like dead first, like
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
died. You know, I'm not like gonna like just club you. You know.
I don't know. What if
I don't
you're
know
like
if I would
on
do
an
that.
island with a guy who you don't really like? He's kind of a dick, and like you guys are starving.
If it's one of those things that I find out he like had some shit and didn't tell me and he was eating, he's fucked.
You kill him.
There's no rules.
He's like, I'll give you half my Cliff Bar. You're like, it's too late for that.
You had a fucking Cliff Bar.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
I don't know. I think I would kill him before he kills me.
It's gotta get like that though.
Yeah.
If you're both
I'm sure it
sitting
will.
there.
I'm sure you just go insane, just to do nothing. Instead, on a fucking island, you're just like,
You're on
"All right,
like Gilligan's Island, but there's no women.
Yeah.
Like, rough.
no women.
They had food there.
Yeah, they had food, but you're still stuck.
Yeah.
You're stuck with one guy.
I'm confused. He said no women though. Like
You're stuck with like one guy you don't like on an island, and there's no like hope of rescue, like that
And
kind of deal. Like
there's no women, and you don't even have a volleyball to fuck. Like this is a serious fucking
How
problem.
fine.
Like
A coconut.
I don't know if I want to stick my dick in a coconut.
Desperate times calls for desperate measures, man.
I'm not a coconut expert, but I don't know if there's
Yeah, like how big
You'll
is a
figure it out
coconut?
after
Yeah.
a little while, man.
You're just making a primitive drill tool.
Yeah, like literally.
Gotta widen this one up. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Shit gets wild out in the wild,
Desperate
man.
times call for
Coconut-y, man.
desperate measures. So what are the 3 things you'd bring with you on the desert island if you could bring 3 things
Women,
in?
women,
That's a-
drugs,
yeah.
and music, man. That's how
So,
I'm into the
I
island,
like
bro.
that. I
Drugs,
like
sex,
that.
and rock and
I
roll.
like
man.
that. That's pretty good. Those are good answers, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Rope, a knife, 12-pack of high noons. I'm fine for
All
a
right,
little while.
I'm good.
You know?
Yeah.
Really gotta fucking savor those high noons,
Yeah.
man.
One a day.
Yeah.
One a day.
They're gonna only be 12 days deep. It's my last one. I'm going insane.
You're sitting there just watching the sun go down with your last high noon. Just watching the tide.
It's just a little
It all
vacay.
starts tomorrow. Yeah.
Hey, at least you don't have any work though. Like,
That's
you
true.
just wake up and do whatever you want.
I don't know if I'd be that upset, honestly.
Yeah, like
For the most part.
wake up, stand up, jerk off on the beach. I don't
Did you
care.
ever
I
hear
do
about that
whatever I feel
autistic guy that got shipwrecked like that? And when they rescued him, he was like, "Oh, what the fuck?
like. I have to go back. No, that's
There was,
funny
it was
though.
I think he was from Australia or something. He was like an actual autistic guy who worked on a fishing crew, and you know, like the antisocial and
Yeah.
stuff like that. When he got shipwrecked there, he just like didn't give a fuck if they came and got. He was like having a fucking camping
Wow.
trip on this island.
I mean, if you can survive, I mean,
Yeah.
I've always thought
He
about
was
that
like
though.
pissed that they came and got him.
yeah,
It's
he's
like
like,
5 more
oh
minutes.
my
man," you know, like-
fucking god, guys, go back, leave me the fuck alone.
He's like, no, I'm fine. No, I'm not shipwrecked at all. But he looked like shit. Like, he
yeah.
was like-
Oh my god. Yeah, just trying to come like, just
He's like, no, I'm fine.
Trying
Like,
to
dude,
gaslight
you're in
them?
tatters right now.
I'm not shipwrecked. You're shipwrecked.
Shipwrecked. How did you get here? Yeah.
Get off my fucking
Yeah,
island.
get off
Who
my
sent
fucking
you? Who
island.
sent you, bro? I don't know. We're getting
My
a little-
family? Tell them I'm fine, dude. I'll put up a fucking mailbox. Send me some letters.
That would be sick, though.
For a little while. I'd be fine with that. I feel like I could do like a month.
Yeah,
Not a big tropical guy, but I feel like I could do a month.
I wouldn't mind it. I would like it probably more than the cold
I'm
weather.
resourceful enough to probably not die, so
I guess it depends. I don't know. Like, if I don't know where the fuck I'm at, like, I don't know what is poisonous and what's not fucking
Yeah, you can
poisonous.
get
Like,
fucked up
if I'm in a
You touch
climate
a
I've
toad
never
and-
been, I'm
yeah.
like, oh, look, a raspberry, but it's actually a fucking super poison gay berry. And then I'm like, fuck, damn it.
And then
die
you're
from-
severely gay on an
Yeah, you
island
die
now.
from gay AIDS.
Oh,
and die from
fuck.
that berry.
Die from gay AIDS on an island, dude. Sounds like some Epstein
And
shit right now.
When
Like,
they find you, they're like, man, he had gay AIDS.
This guy was
must have
gay. He
been
had gay AIDS.
Must
Yeah.
have been gay. It must have
Holy
Yeah,
been
they had to
someone
like
else for
fucking
asylum.
put you down in the island. They're like, fuck, we can't say this
Damn.
guy. I think I would enjoy if we got like shipwrecked with a bunch of people that I didn't know. And there was just like different genders, like both genders, and there was like a bunch of drama going on.
Love Island. He just.
I think
Nah.
it's getting violent pretty quick, probably.
This isn't Love Island. There's not a fucking $1 million mansion that's there with fucking a booth to
What is
talk
the
to a
thing?
camera.
What,
the whole
what is the
fucking
thing?
time.
They're always the villa. There's no villa.
The
So
villa.
Yeah.
Can't vote anybody off the
can't
island.
vote. Can we vote people off?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we have an anarchy in the, at
Oh,
the,
so
yeah.
total drama island. Okay.
So you vote people off. There's not cameras, bro. It's
That
just like
show-
you murder
That show was
them.
way too sexual for kids.
Dude,
That
yeah.
was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like looking back now,
Yeah.
like if a clip comes up.
Did you
on
like
TikTok,
that? When I was younger,
Oh,
I did
loved
think
the
that show
when
was
I
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Show was awesome.
But there was like way too much ass on there for children.
I thought that show was great.
I did too,
When I was a
but,
kid, I was
you
like,
know, looking
but
back,
yeah, looking
damn,
back, like,
what the
what the
fuck?
fuck was going on there? remember like the tall, skinny, like white guy with the glasses and the fucking. I think his hair was red. He was like trying to fuck he was fucking with the black girl there for a while.
Yeah.
And then like when he left, he was like, "I'm so happy I got to see boobs," but it wasn't her boobs. It was the other girl's boobs, and she was all fucking pissed off. She started like freaking out, and I was like, "Wow, this show's crazy." That was a good one though.
Didn't they have like another season where they were like at like a movie set instead of an island?
I think so. I
maybe.
think so. Yeah.
I
It was
don't
a
know.
Total Drama movie or some shit.
Total drama.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I don't remember much. about
Total
it.
drama
remember much of it.
action.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Damn.
That was
So
fun.
which one were you picking?
The fuck?
Like which one were you?
Oh,
Like,
the fucking retard, the stupid blonde one, that one, the stupid idiot fucking
Really?
one. Yeah,
I
I
liked
definitely fucking that one.
the goth one.
Yeah,
So
Really?
I'll
You know,
myself-
I was
I'll
gonna say the
myself real
goth
quick,
one.
real quick.
But there was the one with like the red pants and like the brown hair. With, like,
that would be
gray
my
top.
second pick.
That
With the
one I'm all
freckles you're talking about?
Yeah.
Wait.
She was. I was down bad for
Okay,
her.
maybe.
I don't remember what her name was.
We may need to stop talking about this. I don't remember how old these contestants are. I'm pretty
Well,
sure
I'm talking
They're
about
old
myself when I was a
They're
kid.
old enough.
Yikes.
yeah. We'll
Yikes.
talk about this a couple.
Like
this,
I'm talking about like 12-year-old.
yeah, as a child, this is what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Just to preface that for
Yeah.
the viewers. As children, we were all thinking we would fuck these ones.
And first of all, if they're depicting 16-year-olds like that on TV, someone had to draw that.
Yeah,
So
you're
like,
right.
who's really the?
I agree with you that too. I definitely would have. I mean, I would have pretty much fucked most of them. Like, not the fat black one though. No, she was fat as fuck. I'm not fucking her, dude. She was
you're not taking
enormous.
that down?
No, fuck.
What
no.
if that was your only way to stay on the island?
Oh yeah, 110%. If she's the only girl on the island, I'm still doing it.
It's
Like,
kind of
but what?
gay to say no. honestly.
Yeah. All right.
What if she just presents it?
Ed has pioneered the. It's kind of gay to say no. Okay.
There is
He
a
really.
limit. There is a limit, but it is kind of gay to say no.
What about Chef? You taking out Chef?
What the fuck?
I'm not taking
No,
that
that's
shit.
literally gay.
That is just gay.
It's gay.
So where is the limit, Ed? Like, where's the scale? Where's the scale
It's a
tip? And you're
visual
like,
scale, I think.
okay,
It's a
you know
visual
what?
scale.
You're definitely right about that because you can't say a weight and not know the height and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Unless it's like
everyone's a little
600
different.
pounds.
Well,
'cause
yeah, there's
no
fucking
matter
big.
what, you're not like.
I'd
Does
say
she have a
I-
pretty face?
Honestly, like 280 plus is usually like no.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely probably the weight
Yeah.
limit. But
That stuff. So 280 is the limit.
well, I'm sure that's just like a nice number to drop.
What if it's all in ass and tits
How would that even? I don't even know if that's
Just
like.
a
That
big
doesn't sound
badonkadonk
structurally sound.
and a nice,
Yeah,
you know?
sounds like she'll fall over.
What do you mean? She's even. She's got a lot
She's-
of
oh, yeah,
front
she's
and a
got
lot in the
counterweight.
back, bro.
She's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have
like a-
serious
it's like a forklift.
spine
It's like a
compression
forklift.
problems.
Nah, man.
I don't know about that.
Would you be happy if somebody got like a Brazilian butt lift? Would you be okay with that? Like,
Someone, like, if they want to. What
Johnny,
do
you
you
can get one if you want.
Well,
man.
I don't care if you get
Hey,
a
if you
Brazilian
fuck,
butt
I'm not
lift.
gonna judge you, man.
all right,
It's
I'm gonna
fine.
go home.
I
Now.
mean, if you want to get a BBL, like that's your decision. I am gonna say it's a little gay, but
A little gay.
if your wife wants a Brazilian butt lift, are you gonna give it to her?
how old are we in this scenario?
Old enough?
I don't really care. I guess.
I'm gonna tell her to follow the glute guy on social media and do all those glute exercises. You can build your own. We
Yeah.
have that at home.
We have BBLs at
We have
home.
BBL at home. It's actually on YouTube. You can watch.
I mean, I
some
guess I would be
tutorials.
concerned that if I said no, she'd like go behind my back
And
and
get
fly
one,
to
yeah.
fucking Turkey and get a botched bullshit one. Whereas if I said yes, I can make sure she's going to like a good place and getting a really nice expensive one so that like when I'm back there fucking hitting back shots, I'm not pounding concrete or something. You know what I mean?
So when I was in Spain when I was 19, we the second time I ever went to a strip club. I'm not gonna tell you the first story, but the second time I ever went to one, because we're on the topic of
First time it was gay. First time
No,
it was
no.
the ex they walked in. It was gay.
the first time they walked us into the brothel part, and that was just
Oh.
not a fun time. We had to get out of there.
All right. So
But-
second time,
Second time,
you're like, "Where's the brothel?"
no. Second time, we're like, okay, let's fucking not have that happen again.
Yeah.
Because we looked like tourists the first time. So
Yeah.
they were like, oh, we'll put them in the part where they have to spend a lot of money and do some illegal shit. So we weren't really down with that. We
Yeah.
didn't find out till later because I was the one who spoke Spanish and it wasn't great.
Yeah.
So. But I wandered into this one that has the Playboy logo everywhere. But I didn't know that if you have to pay a cover to get into a strip club, it's ass. It's terrible. Like that's just like a kind of
Oh,
ground
really?
rule. Yeah. Didn't know that. I'm the first one through the door. I pay my cover charge. The other two come in because they're like, fuck it, he's already in there.
Yeah.
And I was hammered. So the one I ended up getting to dance for me, she had a fake ass and it was bad.
Oh,
And I didn't really notice at first because I was drunk and it was dark when you get in the room there. So over in Europe, it's different than America. She
Yeah.
was like, why aren't you touching me? What are you, gay? You know, like literally,
Oh
she was,
my God.
she was
Oh,
like fucking
shit.
picking on
So
me.
you were
man.
just like,
She was
fuck,
fucking-
all right.
yeah.
I got
So
this
she-
quick crete down here. Like,
she takes my hand and puts it on her ass, and dude, it was the weirdest thing. It was,
describe it, Ed.
It literally felt like plastic.
Ugh.
Like it felt like there was something underneath there that shouldn't be there. It was like there's like a ridge, honestly.
Oh my
And I was
God.
like, ugh.
Like a kneecap?
No.
Worse than a kneecap.
But,
Damn.
yeah, it was weird. It was weird. I didn't like it. And then on top, so already boner killer right there. It's already done. Then this place is so ghetto. They bring in Cameron with his dancer, and I'm
No
like, this
shit.
is supposed to be a private dance. Then she's like, "What are you, gay? You're not hard." And like, she's like picking on me again. Oh, I was just like, I gotta go. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
You're
This
like,
place
I-
is a shithole.
You're like, yes, I am. I'm not fucking doing this
I
shit
was like,
anymore.
you know what? For you,
For you, yeah, I am.
You
I'm
can
not
believe
fucking
whatever you
doing
want.
it.
lady.
I'm not dealing with
Yeah.
this right now. That's fucking
I was
funny.
over it. I was over it.
Like,
I was
you're
I'm
supposed
over
to be
this.
getting-
I'm gonna go get drunk with the Germans down the street.
Yeah.
You're not fun. You're actually mean. I don't like you.
You
You're a
making me-
bully.
you're
You hurt my
making me
feelings.
Stop calling me
cry.
gay.
Yeah.
Don't call me gay again.
My mom said when I go to the strip club in Spain, you're not allowed to be mean to me. Yeah, it's basically.
You don't get my money if you're mean.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny as fuck, though.
Oh, we're losing it. Hold on.
Damn.
There we go.
Holy fuck, man. That's hilarious.
Spain was a wild time. First day, Cameron loses his passport.
Nice. Oh,
We
yeah.
were lied to by his sister. Like, not really lied to. She told us the truth, but she was in the military when she went to Mallorca.
Yeah.
So everyone translated for them. They were very like all about it, and they all speak English. But if you just show up there, they don't give a fuck. You're just from America.
Really?
You have to speak Spanish, and I get it. It's a respect thing.
Yeah.
You have to speak Spanish first, and then once they understand that you don't speak it very well, they'll entertain English.
Yeah. Damn.
We get there, and we're just like hit by this wave of like no one cares. It's not a touristy place. No one's speaking English,
Yeah.
and they don't know where we have to go to get our rental car. So I'm trying to translate all through the airport. Luckily, I was studying in school at the time.
Yeah.
So
Fuck.
we get in this taxi, and this guy's talking too fast for me. Like I understand back then, I understood way more than now. But I'm like looking at me like this. I'm looking at them like this. I'm like, I can't fucking. This guy needs to slow
You're
down.
just like,
Despacio,
yeah.
por favor, you know.
We're fucked. Like,
That was
we're
where,
living here.
That was where he lost his passport. We didn't notice because he had his
Oh,
shorts
really?
popped like a dipshit.
Oh, he like old school lost
Yeah.
it. I thought like it got
No, it didn't get stolen. He
Yeah.
just lost it in the getting
Fucking
out of the
car.
Yeah, just in
Wow.
a taxi.
Honestly,
So-
what the fuck though?
It was the
Cameron?
first
Like-
first day. So
Rookie mistake.
we get back. We go to the grocery store. Europe is really quiet.
Yeah.
It's a really quiet place. Everyone kind of minds their own business. I could find those guys like sonar. Like if I close my eyes, it's like a Skittles but a drink. Like I can hear them. In the corner. So I'm just buying booze. Any booze I haven't seen before, I'm buying. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's dirt cheap.
Yeah.
It's dirt cheap over there, and it's everywhere. But they're not binge drinkers. That's why they just have like a drink with a meal. You know, like. But I was like just loading up the cart with booze.
They're like, wow, this guy's gonna be here for a
Like,
month.
what
Well,
the
he's
fuck is
19, so he's like, fuck it, I
Yeah.
can buy alcohol
Yeah,
here.
it's like no one's even grilling me about my fake ID.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
good.
true.
You know, yeah. So we get back
That's
to the
fucking awesome.
Airbnb, and in the car back, Cameron's like, I think I lost my passport. And I'm like, you didn't lose your fucking passport. We just got here. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way you lost that. They are tearing up the Airbnb. They're looking through everything. I'm like, you can look through
Holy
my bags
fuck.
if you want. Like, I don't think he put it in there. I'm out at the saltwater pool, just kicking my feet, determined, because I'm like, I'm having a good time.
This
So-
is a good trip.
I drank literally everything I bought. I think I
Wow.
was like 12 or 13 in. I was on the 13th one. They rush out with this phone. There's someone on there speaking Spanish. It's a police officer from the airport. And I'm able to speak to the guy. I understand he wants us to go down there.
Yeah.
And I tell them that after I hang up. And I'm like, see you guys later. And they're like, you're coming with us. Like, what? They're like, dude, we were on the phone with him for like 20 minutes and got nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
we have to bring you.
And then Ed's like, I'm fucking
I'm
hammered.
and I was in my most touristy outfit.
Yeah.
Like I was dressed kind of like, well, it was hot there, but I was dressed mostly like I was trying to
Yeah,
blend
yeah,
in
yeah.
with the European people. I didn't want to look too much like a tourist. And I'm wearing Corona swim trunks, flip flops, and we'll say a wife pleaser. We'll put it like that. So I show up.
Depending
like
on
that.
who's wearing it.
I show up like that, and the police officer across from me speaks about as much English as I speak Spanish.
Yeah.
And I'm
Damn.
hammered. And we're able to get our point across for a little while. They write down their statement and everything. A sergeant comes in eventually that speaks perfect English.
Oh, nice.
I can finally get up. All of a sudden, I have to piss so fucking bad. I'm in this airport. Nobody speaks English, but thankfully, you know, the Banyo song.
I was
from
gonna say,
Stay
you were
Class
just like,
was able to come in clutch. And I somehow had wandered into like the offices like of the airport, like the
what the fuck?
administration.
They're like, what the fuck
They
you
were
doing
like-
back here, gringo?
Like imagine you're just at your desk and you just look up, and then there's me wandering
with
like,
Corona shorts and flip flops. You're like,
I was like, what's up? Hammered, like so social. So this nice
Hola.
lady directed me to the bathroom, but I ended up getting out of there. But that was why we went to the strip club the first night. Because like they were both like, fuck, this has been a nightmare for them. I was having a blast.
Yeah.
For me, it was
Ed was having a great day.
translation vacation. I was having a blast.
Damn.
So that was why we ended up doing the strip clubs. And we found a whole town full of German people. They're just on holiday forever. Like they have a rotating.
What? Like Little Germany? Like
basically
what?
Little Germany. They owned all the bars. They owned all the hotels.
That's cool.
And they would all kind of just cycle through because they get a lot of vacations in Europe.
Damn.
And they loved us. They loved the fact that we were from America and New York, and they wanted us to do soccer chants, and they wanted to buy us pints.
That's
and mugs
fucking
and
cool
beer.
though.
So we just got hammered with them for most of the week.
That's cool. Do they
Pimp
speak a
ass
lot of
fucking
English?
Oh, they spoke perfect English most of the
Oh,
time.
that's interesting.
And they were more than willing to speak English. 'Cause
Yeah.
They were on
It's
holiday.
usual.
They didn't care. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
You guys you got any travel stories? Where?
I went to
You
the
kinda
Dominican
did-
Republic.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking
Punta Cana,
awesome.
right?
Yeah, Punta Cana. Fucking unlimited booze. It was fucking awesome. That place, I was 18 when I went, so I was fucking hammered all the entire week. And there was a buffet. So, and it was like fucking all day buffet, all day fucking booze, all included. I was pretty fucked up. It's fun time.
I got lost in a cornfield in Ohio one time.
Nice.
My
Even
dad
better.
left me there to die.
You know why you got lost there? Because Spider-Man can't save you in a cornfield.
Dude, that's what it was, man.
Fucking lame.
No, we were hunting and it was dark out, and I really did not enjoy whatever was going on. And we were going through this, but I was young. I don't know, probably 10 maybe. And I was like walking with my dad and his friends or whoever was with us. We're on a hunt, and like all of a sudden I'm like, where did everyone go? Because we were walking through like a corn row, and then I started switching rows, which if you're never supposed to do that. Like if you're walking through, just stay in the same fucking row, get to the end of the fucking row. And I'm like, holy fuck, like, because eventually I was like, I don't know where fuck anybody went. So I'm just like in this cornfield, like, holy shit, like, and I'm a little kid, so I can't see above the fucking corn. And I'm like, oh my God. And I just like kind of stopped. I maybe even sat on the ground, like laid for a second. And I was just like, I'm fucking dead. And then I was like looking up to God, I guess, because I was just so lost. And I saw a water tower, and I'm like, I think we were parked by that water. So I just start running towards this fucking water tower. My dad nor anyone else had stopped. They didn't even stop at all. They just like kept fucking going. Like they just didn't even give
They
a
just
fuck.
assumed you were behind him.
And that,
Yeah.
no, my dad knew I was missing. He was just like, you better
Father of
figure
the
that
year,
shit
yeah.
out. And I was like, all right. And I did figure it out. So, you know, I learned how to be a man that day in the cornfield in Ohio. Like, get your shit together or fucking die. Yeah, that was nuts.
I feel like as a kid, most people have at least like one story where they probably could have died, like like at least thought they.
I mean,
were.
I didn't really like.
You kinda had
at
a
that time,
moment,
I was
though, probably,
nervous, but I wasn't thinking. I was thinking, I'm sure like they'll come back, but I don't know if they would have because they really didn't get. They were like probably like 50 yards ahead of me. I was like, nobody fucking like turned around and was like, where the fuck is this guy? But yeah, that was nuts. That was a fucking. So yeah, that's my travel story. It's pretty cool.
I'm glad you didn't die in that cornfield.
I'm
Aiden.
glad I
I'm
didn't
really
die in
happy
that
about
cornfield as well. That would have been really shit place that they'd be like, what the fuck? They would have thought it was like a murder fucking mystery or something. Like this guy just died in the
Children
middle
of the corn.
Yeah, literally.
Ed, would you recommend college after fucking paying all that money and not
Yeah.
actually doing anything?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Just for the vibes, just
Hey, it
for
was
the
awesome.
experience.
It was great.
I think that's what college is for most of the time, honestly.
I wouldn't be as bitter about it if it didn't kind of get nuked by COVID.
Yeah.
Like I kind of got hosed.
That does
But-
suck. Yeah. Honestly, COVID really did put a fucking blast in like that was our like for most of our high school, it was fucking COVID time. Like it was really like it fucked up like pretty much our whole
It still
high
feels
school.
like two different worlds to me because like being a young adult, like I was around your guys'
Yeah.
age. Like I think I had just turned 20.
Yeah.
Right. Like I was 20. I just turned 21 during COVID. So I went from having a fake ID for 2 years and going to the bar, having a great time, to turning 21 and going to Speedway and buying a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
It was closed.
That
So it was
fucking
kinda
sucks.
funny, like,
yeah.
I remember sitting there with my Stella Artois, like, this is fucking bullshit, you know?
It really was like just all that nonsense and for nothing at the end of the
Yeah.
day. Because now everything's just back to
It's
normal
funny
and
because
nothing changed.
everything that they censored at first,
Yeah.
now they just slowly, eventually, like, yeah, that's kind of the way it was the whole time.
Yeah.
But we just, we get you fired from your job. Things like that.
That was really fucked up.
Yeah.
That stuff was fucked up.
I never
for
got
him.
the shot, so it was
Yeah.
kind of funny living through that because there was like I didn't know if there was a restaurant I couldn't go to or there was a job I
Yeah,
couldn't.
we didn't get the shot either.
Yeah.
It didn't really affect us in that because we were still in school. But
Yeah.
I do remember one time someone had either gotten COVID or were exposed in our class, and they had to send everyone who hadn't got the shot home.
Extra,
But
yeah,
everyone who
extra,
got the
yeah.
shot had to fucking stay at school, and I was like, oh,
That's
fuck you
fucking
losers.
awesome. That was the best.
They used to make you quarantine longer.
Yeah.
So I
and
got
they,
it once when I was working at a ski mountain, and that place was AIDS to work at. So I was like, you'd have to call the line or whatever, and they'd be like, "Do you have any symptoms at all?" And I'd be like, "I kind of have a runny nose." They'd be like, "Oh, it's another week," you know. So I was just milking
Damn.
it for like a month. It was awesome.
They still paid you?
They had to because I was out on
COVID,
COVID
man.
leave. I was like, "That's what you get for working me for 14 days straight through the holidays."
Hey, that's fucking
if
dope.
they want to make up some bullshit fucking shit like that and
That's-
try to
that's where
fucking
I was
do
at.
that, yeah,
If you're
like
gonna treat me like
go
I'm a
fuck
plague rat,
yourself then.
I guess
yeah.
I won't go to work. You know?
That was fucking dumb. That the whole thing was stupid. It didn't even nothing. Who old people died. It doesn't matter. Who
Cuomo
was
killed a
famous?
bunch.
There were some
Silver now.
there were some famous people that died too though. And I
Meatloaf.
was like, what the fuck?
Meatloaf died from COVID?
I think so. But it was like later on. It was after like
do anything for love.
Except get the COVID shot.
Did he get COVID
I don't
shot?
know. Probably.
No, he didn't. He was.
Oh.
He was dead, bro.
I don't think it would have helped him anyway.
I,
He was up
there
there.
was
And he was
cases
fat.
of
He was
that.
fat.
There was cases of that though too. Like people would get the shot and then die.
Yeah.
Like
And
that
actually,
happened
there was
a lot.
somebody who went to Morrisville that had just graduated, and she was a soccer player, like picture of health kind of thing. She got the shot and she died.
She
She had a
died.
stroke and died.
Fuck.
So I
that
think she was
sucks.
maybe like 24.
Wow.
So like for me, if that happened once, that was one too many,
Yeah.
in my opinion, because it was not doing anything to young people.
Yeah. That
We were
makes
fine,
no
unless you
sense.
were like completely fucked, like had like the world's worst asthma or something. That would scare you. Like Cameron was scared, you know. But funny enough, he didn't get COVID until after he got the shot.
That happened a lot too, though.
So-
like
Yeah.
you saw a lot of that. I feel like. Well, I mean, that's what a vaccine is, though. They're like giving you a little bit of the virus.
Well, I mean, like months later. Like,
In
he didn't
order
get it,
to-
like
oh,
that
really?
day. Like
Hmm.
it was like 5 months later, he got it and got it bad. Like he was really sick.
I don't even get the. I don't get the flu shot either. I think that stuff's all like. Do you get the flu shot, Ed?
Fuck that. Why would I get the flu shot? I just get the flu like a man, and then I just let my genes take the.
I think I've only actually had the flu like once or twice, but I remember the last time I had it, it was like 2 years, and it was terrible. Like it was really fucking awful.
I feel like I don't get it enough for it to be an issue anyway.
Yeah. Even though I still am not getting the flu. Even though I had it, then I still would not get the flu shot. Because that happens more often than not is you get it and you
And then
feel
you
like
get sick,
shit for
yeah.
like at least 2 or 3 days after. So it's like, fuck it, just risk it. Either get the flu or don't.
I got it one time on accident, and I fucking freaked out
Oh,
because it
the
was
flu
around.
shot?
It was around COVID time, and I can't remember what the hell was going on, but I needed to be healthy for the like whatever the hell was coming up,
Probably
and I was
sports
like,
or a wedding
well,
or something.
basically the doctor's office kind of fucked me into it. I was like a kid.
Oh, they'll talk you into shit like that.
Yeah,
too. They'll
I was
try.
a
They'll
kid.
try
I was
all
like
the time, yeah.
14, and they were like, "Hey, something, you got to take this shot," and they didn't even ask my parents. They were just,
Oh,
I
that's
was
fucking
like,
illegal.
well, I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess I got to get a shot today." Like,
Well, they
you
get-
know,
they
that's
get
what I was kind
kickbacks
of
for
thinking.
that.
Because you
shit,
don't know
so-
any better when
Yeah,
you're a
and
kid.
you're a
You're
kid.
like, oh, it's
They
time for
basically
whatever
took
shot.
advantage of you, yeah.
Which is true, because growing up, you get shots for whatever. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
was
I mean?
like-
All the time. So
Yeah,
you're not
for
thinking
school,
much
you
of
get
it.
through
Yeah.
regulation
You're like,
stuff.
I got out of the doctor's office and I'm like, "Yeah, Mom, I'm not sure what shot I got, but I got a shot today." And she was like, "What?" Yeah, she was pretty pissed. And then she
Damn.
was like giving
Yeah, it was
me
for
shit
hepatitis,
for
Mom.
it, and I was like, "What?" I thought it was like meningococcal or something like
Yeah.
that. You know, like what the fuck?
just some bullshit you don't even know anything about. So
Yeah.
you're like, okay,
Yeah,
like
I
I
was-
guess I need a shot.
Bitch just gave it to
They
me.
would do that. They would do that shit.
And I took it like a man. I was like, "Yeah."
My arm doesn't
This
hurt.
shot's
I don't
not
even want
gonna-
a Band-Aid.
I didn't even notice it.
I was never a big like scared of shots guy. That wasn't
Neither.
me.
Not afraid of needles or getting blood drawn.
Yeah, I've only had my
I just sit there and I just hang out.
yeah. I've only had my blood drawn once. I did watch it though, and the nurse was like
Oh, I always
freaking out
watch it,
about
yeah, I
that.
always
She was
watch
like,
it.
"What? You're
Yeah.
staring right at that?" I'm like, I don't gotta see what the fuck you're doing. You're fucking sticking a needle in my arm.
I
I
usually
want
have-
to know what's going on
Yeah.
down here.
Like they usually have no problem like finding my veins and
Yeah.
stuff. I try to do it once. Like when I get my physical every year, I get like a blood panel just
Yeah.
to see where I'm at.
I've never had that issue, but I've heard where people are like, "This bitch could not hit my fucking vein. She stabbed me 30 times."
Yeah.
Like I've heard of that. I've never
Yeah.
had it, but
I have had them still miss, and I was just like, "How the fuck do you?" Like I'm looking at my own arm.
yeah.
Like how did you just miss that? They had a big fucking bruise.
You're
on
like,
it.
what the fuck, you know?
Calm down.
Yeah.
They went to Bosie's for nursing.
Probably.
Right?
They went to New Visions, yeah.
That's true.
That kind of scares
I
me.
think I'm
That's the only
I'm
reason
the
why I
only
don't.
one
That's
in the
why I
room
wouldn't do
who
the
didn't go
blood
to
drive.
Bosie's.
Yeah.
That's why I would do the blood drive at
didn't go?
Bosie's because I was like, nah, fuck that. Like you could cut my hair at the Bosie's cosmetology, but
You
you're
ain't-
not doing
I'm not
you're
no
not sticking a
fucking
fucking needle in
test
my like
dummy.
no. I'll go to cosmetology for the haircut, but I will not go to
I
the
still think it's
fucking
wild
CNA
people let
for
them
the
work on their car.
yeah no
That's
because I
crazy.
was there. I was in that class and we did
I've
some
heard you
fucked
guys
up
talk
shit,
about
dude.
that
We did some fucked up shit. You ever like you've seen a Nissan Cube? It's like the Cube.
Yeah.
We used to. There was one. It was in the shop for like probably a month, maybe 2 months, and every day we would get in it and hotbox it every single fucking day, like clockwork. We're like cube time. All right, it's cube time. Like get in the fucking cube, and it was like it was an older lady. She had like oxygen tanks in the fucking the fucking back of the cube. And I was like, we didn't realize that till like much later. We're like,
She was
holy
probably like, oh,
fuck.
they have a skunk problem. Over at the
Yeah.
Bosie's.
Yeah. Nobody ever said shit. You
She
honestly,
probably couldn't smell it.
You
I mean,
could
she's using
really-
I
oxygen.
couldn't imagine your day being like in charge of Bosie's kids all day. Like it's just gotta be. They're so
We-
worn down. They're just like fuck it. As long as you don't kill
honestly,
each other.
from the bottom of my heart, if you hear this, Bosie's teacher, I'm sorry. We were pretty fucking terrible, and it was us eating your lunch the whole time. It was not your bitch wife forgetting to pack lunch. We were eating your lunch every day for months on end.
You've been smacking her around and beating her ass.
and it's all your fault.
That was the joke. Was like we would eat part of his lunch, and he
He'd
would
go
go
home
home
and be
and
like, "What the
beat
fuck?"
his wife over it. We were bad though. We really were like doing
My
like
favorite
a
one
lot
is
of
the
fucked up
wheel bearing
shit.
story.
Yeah, we were like
That's my favorite one.
fucking hucking these not wheel bearing. Not actually, that would be ridiculous. The
Sure,
wheel
not
weights,
wheel
wheel
bearings,
weights
that's what it was, yeah.
into the fucking other side, like because the shops go like in order. So I think the carpentry was next to us. We're like chucking them into this fucking. There's a hole in the wall. They're like hitting the fountain and shit. We're trying to fucking see if we can hit people. We can't see anything though. We're just chucking. And eventually the carpentry teacher just comes back with like a fucking bucket, and he's like, "What the fuck is going?" And we're like, "I don't fucking. That's crazy. Like I don't even fucking know, man." And then our teacher was trying to find the hole, and he couldn't fucking find it. And he's like, "Fuck! Like what is going on?" Yeah, we were terrible. Yeah. I apologize for that. My sincerest apologies.
I don't have any
Bosie's.
like stories from school like that. I was pretty well behaved.
Well,
except
I mean-
for one time. But
yeah. What happened?
I
then?
don't think I can talk about that. To be completely honest.
You might
All
get
right, that's fine,
suspended,
that's
bro.
fine.
Yeah, I
yeah.
might get suspended. I
No,
might get expelled.
And
Uh,
like regular school, like not Bosie's most of the time. No, we got in trouble a lot at regular school.
Oh,
what's
no,
funny
regular
is
school was
that was
worse,
like the
bro.
only time I ever got in trouble. It's kind of funny.
But we really couldn't get away with much. Tony went out on the roof one time. He just like
Nice.
walked across
My brother did something like that. I think at
from
one point.
I think it was the bathroom.
Yeah, I climbed
the
out the
bathroom to
bathroom
the English
window
class.
into the classroom because somebody locked me out of the English class. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to climb in through the window.
That was
I thought
his
it was funny
argument.
as fuck.
To like the people that are trying to get him in trouble. Like I was
False
just
imprisonment.
dedicated to learning. Like they were trying to keep me out of English, and I was just trying to get in there. Like I'm just trying to get it
It
done.
was really cool, too, because the English teacher was kind of like on our side. And if
Yeah.
it weren't for everybody seeing me on the roof.
Yeah, we would have been fine.
I
He wasn't
thought
even
I
gonna
was
say
so
anything.
stealthy and sneaky, though. So I had no fucking clue.
He had his backpack on. He was walking across the roof.
I've seen
I did
pictures
not
of you
have
in
the
high school,
backpack
Tony.
on.
You were not sneaking.
You're
in
right.
Yeah,
anywhere.
you
You're
did.
so
No, you
right.
did
You
have
were
the
not
backpack
sneaking
on because you threw it in first. Remember?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Doesn't
so,
say
yeah.
stealth, like tossing your backpack through the window. Huffing and puffing.
What is that fucking ginormous man doing on the roof? It's going to fucking collapse. That's probably what they're thinking. I used to be fat. Shame. We don't talk about that time. Dark days.
You're the one that brought that up.
Actually, I brought it up.
Oh, okay.
I kind of sniped. I kind of sniped Tony
That's
on that
fine.
one.
That's fine.
It's kind of fucked.
Yeah, the roof actually almost collapsed. It was fucking-
Yeah,
it was terrifying. We had a fire
It's a
drill
structural
right after
problem.
that.
Yeah. Shelter in
Awful.
place.
That was yeah. So that I don't know. We did get in trouble a lot, but it wasn't for like we were doing a bunch of fucked up shit. Usually, they were just mad at how we would talk to each other. Like they were like, "Why are you guys bullying each other?" Because you're picking on your friends, but not in like a actual serious way. It made no sense.
Yeah.
They were like, "You guys are all bullying each other, and we're fucking tired of
You're
it."
like, yeah, I hang out with him every day outside of
Yeah.
school.
Our
I'm also
superin-
bullying
yeah,
him. We hate each
yeah.
other.
Yeah, our superintendent threw Germax at us because of it. He's really pissed off.
Yeah. Brad Ziliox. Fuck you.
Yeah, you know what?
I'll
Dox
dox the
that fight.
shit out
Fuck
of
you,
you.
Brad Ziliox. You're a scumbag.
Kiss my fucking ass.
Yeah,
Look
he-
at me now.
Yeah.
Brad Ziliox. I'm glad your fucking apartment building burnt down. Fucker.
It wasn't us, actually, though. Just to be clear, we had nothing to do with that. I didn't even know that.
Tony's been
I
like
was gonna
keeping
say
track.
maybe Tony did. Yeah, been keeping up with him.
So happened
the
when we
night.
were in school.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I think.
good.
I don't remember really, but it was definitely back then.
Yeah, I remember when they were freaking out. He was so mad. He had like slammed the chair and threw that bottle of Germax. Where you guys don't listen to me.
Well, I mean, you've heard us talk to each other,
Yeah,
like
so
straight up.
I imagine
but
it's never
yeah,
changed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that was just in
So-
the classroom where I was just calling him, harsh, bad,
You're getting
inappropriate
slurish.
names. Yeah,
Getting slurred.
really fucking bad.
And it was just like, what the fuck are you even? It just made no. It wasn't just us though either. Like it was a group of, at first. Well, it dwindled down to very few of us, but it
Yeah.
started with like all of us, and then we just didn't stop because we were like, no, that's fucking stupid. Like I'm not changing how I interact with my friends because you guys are like complaining. You know what I mean? It just made no sense.
There was a little more to the story, but it was pretty much summed up what the hell that was.
I mean,
going on.
were we the greatest students? No, but at the end of the day,
This is my shocked face, by the
who-
way.
we used to take Max's homework out of his backpack and cheat off of it.
he didn't even know what was going
He'd
on.
just copy his homework on our homework and turn it in. He didn't even know sometimes. Other
Not
times
that
we'd
he would
ask,
give a
but
fuck,
yeah,
but-
it's just without asking, it's how often we would do that.
Yeah,
we would just walk
we
in.
like coasted through most everything,
Yeah.
just off fucking nothing, just not even caring at all.
Max's mom made him do the homework every night, so he definitely had done the homework, and we'd just grab the homework out of his backpack and do it.
Thank God. Salutatorian. He was a salutatorian.
Yeah, he deserved it.
He
bro.
actually did deserve it, and he worked and earned it. Like,
yeah,
we were in the top 10 from cheating off Max. So
he honestly was robbed, but we won't talk about that. He should have been
should
fucking
valedictorian.
valedictorian.
You're saying?
Yeah. I wore his medal to, because we had 2 graduations. I wore his medal to the other graduation, not the actual, like, because we went to Franklin and Unadilla.
Oh, so they
so-
had to do both.
Yeah.
So I went to Unatigo's graduation
I remember we showed up to
with his
the
valedictorian.
they had
Just
like a,
flexing.
like
yeah.
a like a rehearsal graduate, like a pre-rehearsal thing.
Yeah.
And we showed up absolutely. Ed doesn't even know how to podcast, guys. He doesn't even know how to fuck. Sorry.
Where did our
listeners.
guest go? I'm so scared right now.
Anyways, we had like a rehearsal, like a pre-rehearsal fucking graduation, and we showed up, me, you, and Max, absolutely fucking baked out of our fucking minds. And we're just like, remember Max drove onto the grass on the fucking front of the
Oh,
yard
yeah.
with his WRX, and we're like, oh shit. And we just get out, we're like, hey, what's up, guys? We're here to rehearse for graduation. Oh my God, that was such a fun time though.
Yeah.
Like we were just super high rehearsing for graduation.
I remember being downstairs like, this is fun.
That was fun. That was I don't know. Senior year was king. of
Back
that
when
shit.
you just didn't have to give a shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like now you kind of have to give a shit because you have bills to pay and stuff like
You have
that.
free will, Tony.
Yeah.
You don't have to give a shit about anything.
Fair enough.
You don't have to give a
But-
shit, but
You should, but you don't
we
have
had
to.
less responsibilities, I guess.
Oh,
So
I know what you mean. Like
yeah.
I think back on college sometimes because that's like adult simulator.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're an adult and you're on your own, but you really don't have outside of like high school tier commitment to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like you have to punch the clock every day. At least I was a criminal justice major. If you're like an engineering student, good luck. Like that is your life. Punch the clock. You know,
You have to
study
actually
every
learn your
day.
shit. Yeah.
You have to actually be really concerned. If you have like a C plus, you're actually not a bad engineer, depending on the class, because it's the shit is so.
that must be
difficult.
all they hire at work is fucking D+ engineers.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You have a college degree in liberal arts school. You're an engineer.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, that's the stuff that I'm
I
like.
think
It
if we
makes
make
no
the
sense.
air hosts so long you don't unplug it, it won't get tangled in anything, and no one will trip over it.
There's
at all.
no fucking way.
Yeah.
I think that is the part of the problem with college though, like because everything you don't need to go to college for. If all jokes aside, liberal arts major, shut the fuck up. You're gonna work at Subway now. Like that's fucking no.
Hold on.
Just
You're
stop
gonna work
that.
at Malincrot and you're gonna be a
Yeah, that's
supervisor
literally
or a
it.
team lead because you need a degree for that.
This
Yeah.
might be stupid, but what actually is liberal arts?
Arts for left wing people.
Is that
What do you
oh,
mean?
Yeah, is that actually what it is? Is
Pretty
it
much.
literally what the
right?
name of it
It's-
is?
well, I don't really know.
It's
Joey,
just like a general study kind of thing.
Joey,
Like,
tell us what's the dictionary definition of liberal arts?
Liberal arts.
Or like what would a liberal arts degree be?
Academic subjects such as literature, philosophy, mathematics, and social physical sciences as distinct from professional and technical subjects.
So just extra school.
It's like a jack of all trades.
Yeah,
kind of
like
thing. It is
basically
kinda
you're
like high school
just like
2.0.
13th and 14th grade. Like that's what's going on here.
Yes.
Okay.
So
So that's
sounds
what I guess that's why people say it's fucking stupid because it's just like it's not something specific.
Well, I've heard that you could just take like the generic classes like that, and then basically you can change your major. So it's like
Yeah,
you can
I
go
changed
to
mine.
that
I was a
happens all the
business
time.
yeah, you go to school like your first 2 years for liberal arts, and then you figure out what you actually want to do, and then
Yeah.
you just take those classes
Yeah,
credits.
because then you
and just
already have a
convert
bunch of
in.
the stuff you already
Yeah.
need when
Yeah.
you move on, which is smart. I kind of wanted to do something similar. I wanted to go to a 2-year school first, but I ended up going to a 4-year. And I started out as a business major. I wanted to be a criminal justice major, but I wrote a way better letter for a business major. I was kind of on the fence for both. And I started going, I did that for 3 semesters. And then during the 3rd semester, I was like, I understand why accountants kill themselves more than most other people. I
Yeah.
just didn't want to be a middle manager or an accountant.
Damn.
My brother lucked out. He has a good job. He finished his business degree and all that stuff. So he's doing great. But, you know, like you don't always get that lucky with a degree like that. I'm happy for him. That's awesome. that
That's
he
the
got that,
biggest
but-
problem, though, too, is like even if you do it and you work really hard and whatever you get your degree, it's job placement. Like, what if you
Yeah.
do all
Well,
that?
around here, like,
Yeah.
good luck.
And honestly, most of the people, like, I don't know the percentage, but I know it's a crazy number where it's like the amount of people that have a job that's unrelated to whatever they mastered in or whatever they went to
it's
college
super
for.
high,
It's crazy. And it's
I
like,
think it's like 75%.
well, yeah, Ed, you're right here. Perfect
Yeah.
example. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
super common.
Honestly, I can name so many people who have
Yeah.
done that or have just gone to college and
Well, it's not the same as it used to be. Like before, it was like go to college, you're pretty much guaranteed a fucking job and wherever. the
Yeah.
fuck- like when years ago. But now it's more
Well,
towards
because
like
it's so accessible now because
Yeah.
the way they set it up.
yeah,
So now
and
everybody
everyone's
can
doing
pretty
it
much
now.
get it.
Yeah,
So now you're entering the job field and everyone's the same.
yeah.
Like it's like
That's
a
the problem.
baseline for a lot of jobs now. Like
ridiculous.
I'll browse Indeed and look for jobs like that. I'll find ones that are like need a bachelor's degree and the starting is like 55 grand. We make more than that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
So it's
like-
like what?
How the fuck do you pay your bills off?
Yeah.
Because now you're $100,000 in debt
Well,
with
that's-
fucking the same pay you would have if you just got a fucking
Yeah, if you just went and
GED
worked at the
or high
factory,
school
you make
degree.
more money. That's why there are more people at our job with degrees than you would think, like that do similar work to us,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. But
because it pays well. It pays like the best in the area, which is the only reason they can keep anybody there. That's enough of that. I'm gonna scream if we keep talking. About that.
yeah, this is
So-
the non-work
Yeah.
podcast. Okay.
Yeah. This is handling it.
One
not-
day this
getting
will be
fucked.
our job. Okay. Oh my God.
It
Yeah.
is our job. What do you mean?
Well, yeah.
I
We do
live
this
on the
full
podcast.
time.
This is what we do. We
All day,
feed
every
Joey.
day.
We record a video. We feed Joey. We record a video.
We don't feed him
They only feed him if it's clean edits.
every time. Depending on the editing work is if we feed Joey or not.
Yeah, it's whether or not he gets the candy from the purse or fucking a nice McDonald's cheeseburger.
Dollar menu.
Dollar-
Dollar.
oh, yeah,
What do we look like?
We
it's not
don't let
even
him
a-
eat.
What happened to the dollar menu? Like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is
that's
that
not even
about?
really
Inflation.
a real thing now.
Shut up.
That's a pretty good benchmark for
No, it really is. You're right. That is a perfect
fast
benchmark.
food is no longer cheap.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You remember $5 footlong?
Yeah.
I feel
remember
like that
when
was
it.
such bullshit from the start. I feel like it was never $5.
No, it was. And it
It
was
was.
gone for a long time. And it came back one year when I think we were juniors in high school.
Yeah.
It came back for one Christmas. And I got one
They
on
had to
Christmas.
take a year off after Jared Fogle.
I think no, they
They
took
had
a couple years
they had,
off.
They had a
didn't do
couple
it.
years of silence.
Yeah.
and
And then they were like, "Hey, the $5 foot long's back." I think it was only through December, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And I got probably a meatball sub every day. I was a junior in fucking high school though, so I was like, when I finally was able to drive, I definitely got Subway like a lot. I was getting the $5
I have
fucking
beef
foot
with
long all
Subway
the time.
because it's like fake food.
Oh my God, Ed!
It's fake food.
Subway's great.
The sandwiches, bro.
Their bread is like anywhere else in the world they classify it as like a sugar loaf. You know what I mean? It's just shit.
It says the one that crams any fucking piece of alcohol down your throat, bro.
That's intentional.
He's got a fair
I'm not
point.
getting deceived. You know?
Oh, okay.
You know what I
I
mean?
see what you're saying,
Okay.
but it
I
does
wonder
say
if this
right
is gonna
there.
be bad for my liver. You know?
It does say right there like how many calories it is. That's like a law. They have to put that in there, so you know
Yeah.
what the fuck you're eating.
But not the composition.
Why don't you just eat the 9-grain whole wheat bread, huh? Did
Does
you
it
think
taste
of
like
that?
was
shit,
good. I think I
huh?
got Italian herbs and spices.
Well, there you
That
go.
was the
That's
go-to.
why. That one's like the loaf. That one's like.
Hey, the loaf.
You might as well just get a whole fucking loaf of Wonder Bread at that point.
What was the go-to Subway order?
I always just got a meatball sub.
Chicken bacon ranch.
I think I would get like, it's gonna sound weird. It's gonna sound like a weird combo. I would get like, I think it was steak, American cheese, black olives, guacamole, and chipotle mayo on Italian herbs and spices, and it banged pretty hard.
So a
was-
steak-em?
Pretty much, it was like
Steak 'em.
hangover cure, like guarantee. I would just walk down the street and grab one of those.
Damn.
You put green peppers on that, I'll eat the shit out of that.
That was such a
All
sexual
right, so,
kind
yeah,
Get the
like
shit out of that.
Green peppers,
Put
man.
some, put some fucking
fuck the green peppers on that.
Oh, fuck us.
Fuck it right up.
Green peppers. Damn.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you're so bad.
This
Like,
is-
what the
this
fuck?
is
The audio listeners
This
right
podcast-
now. Like,
yeah, they're like,
okay.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
smart.
Like
This
they have
is
no
it.
idea what's going on right now.
Fuck.
We don't give a fuck about the audio listeners, honestly. Fuck you guys. I'm really sorry,
Stop.
but we don't care.
Stop.
It's only us. We have like our most of our listeners are watching and listening. Actually,
Well, some people put the video on and they don't watch the video.
do you
they just
remember
listen.
the bit we did the last time where we're like, "Oh, don't crash your car"? I was actually driving while we did that, and I was like, "Why the fuck did we do this?" I was driving like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die."
I don't remember that.
Well, whatever. We basically did a bit about it, and we were like, "Oh dear, look out!" I was like, "Fuck, what's happening?"
Oh, you were listening to it while you were
Yeah,
driving.
well, I was driving, and I was like,
Holy fuck!
my-
I did not pick that one up at all.
"It's okay, buddy."
Fuck you.
I said it was okay.
The way you said it was not sounding like it was okay.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, you're bullying Aiden. You're bullying
Oh,
Tony.
oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
you guys gotta calm down.
Don't throw any Germax
So,
at me.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
We're
a
gonna have to
bully
have
free
an
zone.
intervention here. Guys,
That's
we're gonna have
true.
to pull you out
They
the
always
basketball
sat us
course.
down like it was like, yeah, I remember they did that one time before basketball practice. We had this big like circle. It literally was like an intervention. Like, you guys are really mean to each other. We're not
We're
dealing
worried.
with
We're
that
worried
anymore.
about your self-esteem.
Yeah. And I'm like, what?
Who this?
Yeah, literally, that's basically what I was like. I was like,
Who the fuck
Yeah.
is crying like a little bitch right now?
Did you go tell them you're
somebody
upset? What are you
out here
fucking gay?
snitching?
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what we were thinking.
So it was passed
And then we
around.
went and played basketball. So
Yeah.
like, that was their whole argument too. Like, we let you play basketball. Like, they were gonna ban us. There was a bunch of us there. It was like half the fucking team. Like, we're not gonna fucking. No one's gonna play basketball then.
Small school, graduated top 10.
Top 10, baby.
Top 10.
Top 10 out of 15.
Edit that out, Joey.
Cut it.
I'm so serious, Joey.
All right.
Bleep that last part.
We're going to have to ask you to leave.
Get the fuck out of my house. I only had like 36, so mine wasn't exactly like crazy. And I did not try hard. I think I was like an 85 average, kind of coasted through all of it.
Yeah, I wasn't really. I made honor roll consistently until like sophomore year maybe, and then I stopped caring. I was like, I don't care.
I was like pretty all around. Like I had a good social life. I was athletic. I had good grade, like a decent enough
Yeah.
grade. So it's like I didn't really hyper focus on like
Yeah.
really one specific thing.
Well, I always,
Back
well,
at
I
Peterson
played
High.
sports, so I didn't want to be failing 2 classes because that was the rule. Like, if you're failing 2 classes
Yeah.
for more than 3 weeks, I think, or something, you
You got put on the ineligible list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh man.
Dude, fuck that name. The ineligible list.
Yeah, honestly, hearing
The
that is giving me
ineligible.
chills because, like, that was always the threat. Like,
Rocking back and
do you
forth.
want to be on the
Do you wanna be on
ineligible
the
list?
ineligible
And
list?
it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, no, obviously, but I don't want to do this work, obviously, as well. And also, there was always so much controversy with that because teachers didn't understand exactly. Like, we knew more about it than they did. It felt like sometimes teachers would be like, "Oh, if you fail my class, you'll be on the." I'm like, "What? No, I'm not failing any classes." They're like, "No, it's 1 class." I'm like, "No, it's 2 classes for more than 3 weeks." Even now, to this day, I still fucking know.
Well, yeah, that was like embedded into our brains.
I'm just saying, I knew what the fuck it was. Sometimes the teachers didn't. Do you remember our Spanish teacher? She had that whole fucking thing about it where she was like, "Oh, you're gonna be on the ineligible list because of me," and I was like, "Fuck you, bitch! You're fat. You're so fat." Like,
No habla español.
I still think it's funny. We had the same Spanish
Yeah.
teacher. It's like
Yeah.
a fun fact.
That's
That is a fun
interesting.
fact.
And she's the reason I can't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Like, that good. I'll be
That
completely
makes a
honest.
lot of sense.
Fuck
She
off.
was she was such a worksheet teacher that none of us knew jack shit.
Yeah.
We couldn't talk to each other. She went out on maternity leave like she did about 7 times. And when she was gone, they replaced her with this woman from Delhi who had traveled to Spain a lot and used to do all kinds of stuff there for school when she was younger. And all she did was make us talk. She forced us to talk. It was awkward at first because none of us really knew what was going on. But we would do all the basic stuff like, you know, your hello, like, how are you? Like, we went through all of that. We'd get up there in our groups, and then we'd do like some small stuff where you'd write afterwards.
Yeah.
We mostly talked. She was there for like 3 weeks to a month. Dude, we were getting pretty good. Like everybody in the class could pretty much talk.
Do you remember Senior
she got
Wooly?
replaced. She got replaced. Like she came back to work. She's dude in like a week. We were all
suck
like
again. You're
retarded
like,
again.
Oh.
Yeah. Didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Did you ever see Senior Wooly, Ed?
No.
That shit was funny.
Senior Wooly.
Billy La
actually, I
Bufanda?
actually liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like
Billy La
these
Bufanda.
videos that they would show us for Spanish class. Honestly, they were pretty
I
stupid.
saw so many goofy ones.
And it
There's
was
a
just
chance.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Talk- talk.
probably if we showed you, maybe you'd
Probably.
know.
I
But
mean,
it-
it's the same teacher. I probably saw the
some
same
of
shit.
it was pretty fucking stupid. But I did actually like those. That was part of the class where I was like, all right, this isn't so bad. Like I'll watch this dumb bullshit video, but actually be on my phone this whole time. Like
I remember one time when our teacher went out for a little bit, and we got also like a person whose natural language
Could
was that,
actually speak Spanish.
and
teach
it
you.
was garbage. It was like,
Yeah,
oh
I'm
my
not gonna
god,
lie,
she's
she
making us
sucked.
test every fucking
yeah,
week.
we had a lot of tests.
But then I remember being like, I kind of know Spanish right now.
Yeah.
we all were getting
as
that
much
feeling,
as it sucked, yeah, we were doing
It's like,
better.
We were like, when someone talks to me, I understand what's going on, and I can say something back.
but it was awful because we just get tests all the time. It was just like, this is
Our
just
tests,
not
we had a lot of
fun.
verbal tests. So that was really good. You'd come in one at a time, do a verbal test.
I did really good on my proficiency exam when we had to take that. I had like a 90 something. I don't remember, but that was one where you had there was like 2 verbal dialogue questions you had to answer or whatever, and then you had an actual test as well. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that because I remember it being so fucking easy. I remember worrying about it too.
I was not really worried
There
about
were,
it, but it was very
Like
easy.
basic questions that we knew, like probably day one before we even went to the Spanish class, dude.
Got Dora questions.
Yeah, like, ¿Cómo te llamas? Like,
Now, I remember my question, not in Spanish, but I remember it was something about like basically what would you call like the sister of your whatever. Basically, it was like, oh, that's my aunt, and she would be however years old when I was this years old.
Oh,
Like
you
you had to
had to do, like,
respond it.
SVT,
Yeah. And I was like, yeah. And then my next question was almost the same exact thing, and I was like, cool. Like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. And I really lucked out there. I was like, holy shit. Spanish class was okay. That wasn't a class where I was like, yo, fuck that. Do you remember mandatory? What was your school's policy if you like didn't do homework? What happened?
That was like class to class.
Oh,
Like
yeah?
some teachers were like homework Nazis, and some of them you didn't have as much, so it didn't really matter.
yeah.
Like one of our math teachers was fucking brutal with it. It was like a large part of our grade. But what was fucked up is she graded all differently. She didn't like you. She was like taking points wherever she could. She did. She'd put a check mark if you finished all the questions. I'm being completely serious.
What a bitch.
Yeah. So like
Fuck you.
That was the only class I ever had to go to summer school for.
You had to go to summer
Yeah.
school?
I had to go to summer school
What?
for algebra. For algebra, the shit we do every day.
fucking
And it wasn't because I couldn't do it.
that
It's
is
because I
funny.
wouldn't do
That's
my fucking
actually
homework.
funny as well, yeah.
And I remember it because
Look at me now, bitch.
when I sat down there with my dad when he went over all our numbers, and he's really good with math. He was like, technically, he's passing the class.
Yeah.
You know, like if you look at all the things that matter. She was like, what? Like, yeah, well, you know, all of his test scores, all this stuff. That I think I had like a 60. And then the next year I did not give a fuck. I had like a 48. I just didn't care anymore. I don't think I did any of my homework. She kept doing that shit to me.
Yeah, and you're like,
And
yeah,
I
fuck
didn't
this
do
bitch.
it the way she wanted, but I'd get the right answer and still show my work, and she'd chip away at it.
Damn.
But that was back when you had regents, and you could if you
Yeah.
mastered the regents, you could just tell them to get fucked. Like you didn't have to do anything all year.
So that was your plan?
I got like an 88 on the regents and made her
you're
look like an
"All right,
asshole.
Fuck that bitch, yeah. We lucked out. We didn't have to take that many regions because it was COVID time, and we had to take,
Yeah.
what, 2, 3?
Science and math? No. Yeah. No. Yeah, I don't remember. That's how many fucking regions.
We didn't have to
English.
take a lot, and they were pretty
English.
easy. So
Science and English. Honestly, English, everybody failed. But I do remember at one
Checks
time
out.
in English class,
Checks out.
I
don't
didn't
think
do
we
the
failed.
homework. And my handwriting fucking sucks. And it was a writing
That's
one.
why I said checks out.
And I didn't do the homework, and I just took a piece of just a pencil, and I just scribbled like pretty much pretend words all through the
Complete
gibberish. She looks at the paper and she's like, holy shit, dude, I can't read any of this. You need to start writing with pen. And then she just gave me 100 and handed it to me. And I was like, no way.
You made her so sick of your shit.
What he's not telling you is he tried that once in science class. He just wrote down like random words, and then she was like, "These aren't fucking answers, Tony." He's like, "What are you talking about? I did the whole fucking sheet." She's like, "Banana and shoe are not a fucking answer." We're always trying to just get away with just something. You know what I mean? We're like, what do you want us to
On some Ed and Eddie fucking
Yeah, literally,
schemes.
like you want us to actually do the work and hand it in? Like, no. We're trying to get fucking high and laugh. Like, we're not fucking doing any of this shit.
Best fucking app I've ever had was Photo Math, dude. If it weren't for Photo Math, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
That's sponsored by Photomath.
Dude, all you had to do was take a picture of the fucking problem and it would break it down so that you can write it all down because you have to show your work.
Yeah. There's a couple websites, dude, like stuff like that.
Fuck, dude, it's so awesome.
I only used that, I think, once. Because I never learned geometry in high school, so I had to do that.
Oh, really? That I had a hard time with geometry, actually.
It
when
was
I-
trig. It was trig, not geometry. It was trig.
Well, I had a
I
hard
had never
time with
taken any
geometry.
trig, and then all of a sudden I'm 19 and I'm drunk every day, and I'm in college. I'm like, what the fuck is this? That's what would tank my algebra scores. So I had to ask my brother for a lot of help with
Yeah.
like stuff like that. But I ended up passing.
I had a hard time with geometry. I really had to fucking lock in for that one. That was something I actually had to do work for because I was like, fuck, I can't like breeze fucking through this right now for some reason.
It's funny thinking back because, like I said, like I was drunk all the time. I was, and I still was a dean's list student. I was
Yeah.
just like, there was this guy. I mean, I like to call him Dr. Bob was what he called himself anyway. And it sounds like I'm like just I don't want to say his name. He went by Dr. Bob. I don't remember any other part of his name. I remember his last name. It was Dr. Bob.
It's
Just a
Dr.
little
Bob.
bald guy.
Dr.
Yeah.
Bob, bro.
I like low key terrorized the fuck out of Dr. Bob by being like obsessed with psychology, and I never took any notes. I was just so into it because I wanted that criminology stuff.
Yeah.
That I would just sit there and I would show up hammered and no notes and just basically answer every question he had. I was probably so annoying.
Yeah. He's like, who the fuck is drunk young Sheldon?
Yeah,
Like,
what
get
the-
this fucking
this
kid out of
drunk
here.
Autistic guy with his
Yeah.
long hair and his
Get this
Carhartt,
fucking
get outta
guy
here.
out of here.
Well, at least you weren't like showing up and screaming in class. Like it was just like you were answering questions.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, honestly, he probably didn't really care
Yeah.
too much. I'm
Some
sure he
people-
liked you.
He knew I was fucked up if I didn't show up with my obligatory like pen and paper. Like if I didn't show up with anything at all, he was probably I lived right down the street and would walk there. So if I was late, dude, I was fucked up.
You know what's kind of
The
fucked
class was
now?
at 2 p.m. by the way. Yeah, important clarification.
I know we're talking about cheating and everything in high school, but in college, I think it's kind of fucked because you're paying for a degree
Yeah.
and you're supposed to learn it. So I feel like that's kind of stupid. So everybody, like doctors and stuff like that, and maybe even engineers and
It
stuff,
actually makes me nervous. Like,
Are
I think
you-
about that.
Oh, they're
too.
using
cheating like motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Chat
sure.
GPT to just fucking do everything.
Back
for
in
them.
my day, before Chat GPT, all the nursing majors just took Adderall. Like, they
right.
just studied for 3 days straight.
Damn.
Fucking wild. But it's sad now that because you could just WebMD everything. So you don't even know if your doctor's even going to be fucking.
Oh, you know.
I mean, yeah, I guess
You
that's
can tell
true.
when they're full of shit. I've had a couple shitty doctors where you're just like, this guy is fucking like.
One time I went to the ER with like a big swollen like side piece. It was when I first moved in.
As opposed to his slim side piece,
Yeah.
he keeps around for fun.
Yeah, the way you said that made you just have like a fat bitch on the side.
Okay, it was
Just
like
when I'm in the mood,
You know.
palate cleanser, you know.
You know what I mean. If you have steak every night,
Big
sometimes you
girls
just
need
want a
love
dirty
too, you know?
hamburger, you know?
okay.
Anyway, you and your
What-
side
what was-
piece
what
went
was
to
the-
the
what was the
doctor
Me
or
and my
whatever.
whatever.
fucking
Like-
side piece. Part of my like there was on my stomach there was this big lump,
Like a little
like
hernia thing.
swollen thing. Yeah, and I was freaking out because it didn't feel comfortable at all.
You thought it
So-
was cancer.
I go to the
Legitimate
ER
concern.
and I'm like telling them about it, and they put me in a room and they go through and the guy's like feeling it. They're like, that guy. The nurse was like, yeah, that could be fucking a
Tumor?
hernia.
Oh.
Yeah. Or something. And I was like, oh no. Or like a appendix, a burst appendix.
Yeah.
So I'm like freaking out because this thing hurts and it's like this big fucking knot on my
Yeah.
stomach. So I'm like worried.
And appendicitis can like fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor comes in with what do they call those things that they put against
Stethoscope.
no.
No, it's like the
stomachs.
ultrasound.
Ultrasound,
thing.
yeah. They-
like
he
he's
comes-
pregnant.
Yeah. Comes in with an
It's a boy,
ultrasound,
yeah.
puts it over the thing, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's a swollen lymph node." And then like I was like, "Oh shit." And he's like, "Yeah, those are common. It's okay." and he like walks out, and like I could hear him because the door's
You
open.
hear him clicking on the.
No, he's just talking shit about like me and how I walked in there like all fucking afraid and shit. And he's like, this kid is freaking out over nothing. And I'm like, the nurse even said that there could be fucking a hernia. Like I'm sitting here, this isn't comfortable. I'm worried I have a fucking burst appendix.
Nurses know like a lot more than some people
Yeah,
actually. They do.
this guy's acting like a complete dick out there. I can hear him just saying like, this kid's an idiot. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, you had to go in with a fucking ultrasound to tell whether or not my fucking thing was fucked up.
The current office that I go to, I can hear them through every wall in there.
Yeah.
And they had an attitude the one time I was there, and I want to be like, what the fuck is your problem? When they came back, because I could hear every word they're saying. I didn't like her tone. We'll put it that way. So I'm sitting there listening to her talk about me. And I'm just like, I can fucking hear every word you're saying. It was like a girl who like just probably graduated, and a large gay man are literally gossiping about me one room over, and I can hear him through the wall like clear as day, like how you can hear me.
Yeah.
Like if I took the microphone and went like this, that's how I can hear them.
Fucking A.
You know,
Fuck
so I'm
those
like,
guys, bro.
like clear as day. I'm hearing all the shit they're saying.
Damn.
What were they saying?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I hate that
word for
guy.
word, but
That
Wow.
guy looks stupid.
That guy had a
It was when,
gay.
it
small
was when I was there
penis.
for my show. She never saw it. Which I can say about some of the people we work with. Tangent into the story I was telling Elijah in the car about how like it's kind of iffy to drink with certain people you work with that you don't like. Like if we drank,
Yeah.
it's different because we work together every day. We're friends outside of work. There's some people that have like some important jobs there that you
Yeah.
probably shouldn't get lit up around. And I was pretty lit up.
Ed doesn't listen to the rule.
I
The
do it-
lion
I do
doesn't
whatever I
concern
want.
himself
The lion doesn't
with
concern
rules.
himself with accidentally showing people you work with your dick pics.
Honestly,
But,
I'm scared to be around you while you're drunk because this isn't the first time you showed somebody your dick while you're drunk, dude. You're like closeted gay
No,
when
it
you're
just
drunk,
happens.
bro.
First
He
of
just
all,
takes a lot of dick pics.
He's just like,
Just
hey,
like every other day. He's
oh,
like,
I'm drunk. Here's my penis. Like,
how
all
the
right.
boys sitting today?
I'm
Let's go
passionate for
street gang.
photography.
Passion for photography. He minored in
The
liberal arts.
73 I got in high school. You know, I just take every point of that and apply it in my life.
That's fucking funny.
But what had happened was it was when I just came back from my trip. So I'm scrolling through, showing everybody all kinds of pictures of the trip, and I remember hearing like I heard like an audible gasp or like a noise, and I remember being so hammered. I was like, anyway, this is the Atlanta Stadium, you know, like going through, showing everybody else. I'm not swiping through, I'm scrolling through. So they didn't see a swipe through. It wasn't like
Oh, okay.
you know, like-
Yeah.
Okay.
But there were a few. They were just
Did
peppering in
anybody
like a
say
mind-
anything?
No.
Okay.
But like I said, the time, like I realized it later when I was scrolling through. I was like, the timing of those gasps was too perfect.
Oh my fucking
So
god.
let's say it's someone we see every day who is kind of in charge of us a little bit,
Oh.
and then someone from over in a different
fucking
department.
god.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I was sitting there the next day and I was like, how is this interaction going to be?
He's
from
either
now
gonna
on?
get fired or a raise tomorrow, Ed. I don't know, man. That's fucking funny. That's actually
Yeah,
really
You
I
just
funny.
have
low-key
those suckers
flashed
on the fucking
Yeah, you
They're
just
just
roll.
chilling. They're not
Just-
even in the.
You're just like,
I'm such
fuck
a
it.
boomer with tech. Like for your eyes only, I don't even know how to work that.
Wow.
So
It's pretty simple. You like hold the picture, you hit my eyes only.
Yeah.
and-
that was after my time. So
Okay.
they're just chilling in there like a minefield with all my regular shit.
Just
So-
sitting in a folder,
I
penis.
was just telling them a story about Miami. And I was like, yep, that's my penis. Yep.
Oh,
That's
look
my
at that.
penis from another angle. That's a full body shot, actually.
Oh yeah, the baseball fields.
I have aesthetics, you know, like, you know, I was posing.
Just
Hey,
shirtless you.
it was fly by night stuff. I was in a different city every week. You have
That's
to
fucking funny.
I was
to show-
flaccid in that one.
Don't judge me on this one. It
don't
was
ever be
cold.
flaccid in any of them.
It was cold. Yeah, don't. Are people out here who's taking flaccid dick
flaccid
pics?
dick-
Yeah,
flaccid
like
pics,
what
bro.
is that?
Those are strong.
This is
They're-
how it looks when I bend it. Yeah.
it's like being really like this is me and this is my penis. Like this is me.
So you've taken a flaccid dick pic?
No, I've never taken a dick pic.
It
in my-
sounded pretty
I've
confident.
taken one,
I've
but
taken
I've never
one
sent
too.
them.
Yeah, I've also never sent one.
Really?
Yeah, I stood on that.
You guys need to take some marketing classes or something. Read some marketing books. You know, you really got to advertise yourself.
No, because if they want my penis that bad, they come to you. Aiden says that
Yeah,
all the time.
I do
and
agree
I
that.
fucking
Yeah,
I
like,
stand by that.
If any girl would like to see my penis, hit me up. I'll be right there. But I'm not sending you any pictures.
you don't
no.
get to see that sucker. You don't get no pictures.
Yeah, that's how you get like fucking.
Are you going to a marketplace thing to buy something and you don't see a picture of it? Like, come on.
Wait, hold up. What?
Like,
Like scroll
yeah,
through
yeah, yeah.
marketplace, you're like, oh, penis.
No, no.
No,
You
you're saying in
completely
general,
flew
though.
right over that shit.
I know what you're saying.
You don't peruse marketplace or Craigslist for penis, don't you?
What?
Oh shit! $5 for this penis?
I mean,
What a steal! Yeah. Wait, there's no picture. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm not like okay, Ed. So vice versa on that one though. Like, do you not meet up with any chicks until you see a pussy pic first? You're like,
I'm a man. I don't have to see that shit. I know what I'm going.
exactly
two different
though.
Worlds there.
Exactly though. That's not
different
that.
schools of
No,
thought.
no. That's like the similar. Like, bitches aren't like, yo, I'm not coming to meet up with you until I
don't
see
know,
your
maybe
penis.
It's a me thing. Like, I need them to be super into me. Like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't like when I can tell someone is just like not into me at all.
So you
it's
just
like,
always send a dick pic off rip.
not
then.
immediately.
You're just like, hey, this is me, penis.
No.
There are guys that actually like. I've
That's a
heard.
fucking losing strategy. all
I've
day.
heard
Even
girls
if it's
complain
annoying,
about
that's
that.
a fucking
Yeah.
losing
I
strategy.
don't care what type of penis you have.
Yeah.
Sending a
They
dick
don't
pic off
wanna
rip's
see that
not gonna
shit.
work, bro.
They just want them to be happy with who they are, dude. Don't
This
judge
guy's still
them
on
like
that flaccid penis shit, dude.
It's
Tony's
okay.
sending
It's okay.
Tony's sending full body flaccid penis pics to everyone he
Strong,
knows.
dude. You ever seen fucking Blue Mountain State?
Yes,
Yeah.
I recommended that show to
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Have you seen that, Ed?
Yeah.
Okay.
We used to have that, like, in our common area in college, it was either It's Always Sunny, Blue Mountain State, That 70s Show,
Yeah.
or I'm blanking on the other one that was always on. I don't think it was, Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
It was
good,
like one of
good pull.
those.
Good pull.
Yeah.
I
So,
really
like,
like
you
Blue Mountain State.
didn't know. You get flashbang with Blue Mountain State when you
Yeah.
walked in. You had no clue what kind
Yeah.
of crazy manic
Well, that shit was
going
funny
on.
because what was happening was people were taking dick and just sending their dick, and everyone's like, "We don't know whose dick is whose now." And so they just like put up this huge billboard where everyone
Have you seen
was
this
out with
penis?
their dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is my dick, and I was like, "Oh wow, okay." These guys
They're
don't
all
give a
just
fuck.
like naked, the whole football
Yeah.
team. But what the one mascot guy was the only guy who was taking like pictures of him, like
with his face and
face
everything in
and
it.
so-
So he was getting laid.
yeah.
Yeah.
So all the pictures are after
'Cause
him.
they were like, we can trust him. We know
Yeah.
it's his penis he's sending us. I really like that guy, Sammy. I think was
Yeah.
his name, and that he
You ever
was
see
so
his
fucking
drunk
funny.
history thing? His dad was like an actual like arsonist and crazy mob ties and shit. So
Really?
he grew up in witness protection. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that kind of makes sense
Yeah.
though.
He had like this crazy ass story about it. You gotta check it out sometime. It was great.
Sounds cool.
What's that like animated movie where it's like where it's not real of actually how America was made. It's like how America was born, and fucking Abraham Lincoln and George Washington's are like best friends.
I have no idea what you're talking
All right, whatever. It's really great. Fuck that movie then. Never mind. Nobody knows what it is. I don't care. It is a good movie though, but it's just super unrealistic to what actually happened. But it's super fucking funny because Abraham Lincoln and George Washington are best friends, and they
Is
kill
it
people.
like Team America or something like that?
No.
What's that game? That movie?
Oh, Team America World Police or
yeah,
whatever. It's a good one.
yeah. That one's an interesting one.
I don't think I've seen that.
No.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, I'll have to lock in on that.
I don't want to spoil anything. I was gonna kind of go in on that, but I don't want to spoil anything.
It's fire.
All
Yeah.
right.
So Ed,
So
before
anyway, back to the dick pic now.
About,
Before I was rudely interrupted.
About them dick
About the
pics.
dick pic. No, what were you saying?
so before we end this podcast, we usually ask our guests one question. What do you think of us? What do you think we're pretty cool guys? You know, we want to let the viewers know what an outside perspective of us really, really is.
Yeah. What did you think when you first met us, Ed? That's a better question. Run us through that. And then tell us what you think of us in our podcast.
We're awesome, by the way.
You guys were like pretty wild when I first met you. Like you haven't changed much over time, like in that sense.
Yeah.
Definitely very genuine. You guys were used to wild out way more at break. I used to be like, I really like these guys, but I wish they would stop screaming at break because I'm getting lumped in with that. It's not a good look. Not that I'm like morally opposed to
yeah,
the word.
Ed, just to be clear, Ed does not give a fuck about that, but
I was just like, these guys.
he
were
just
like,
doesn't want to get
"Fuck
HR'd.
you," like I'm just sitting there like, damn, fucking retard.
Yeah.
Like, we're in a crowded ass lunchroom.
You know,
We
we
really
gotta,
have
we
chilled
gotta,
out.
yeah, we
I
gotta
got-
really
I got
tone that
talked
back
to-
up. We gotta
yeah.
get that back up because
I got talked to a lot about you guys because apparently since I was like the oldest one there, they were like, you got to talk to those kids about the way they speak. And I was like, I have no reign over them like that. What do you think I am?
well, we kept getting
What do you
talked
think, I'm a
to
fucking
ourselves.
cop?
Like
Like-
everyone was like, we got talked to several times. Like, you guys really cannot be fucking going down there at break and fucking freaking out and saying all that shit. And we're like,
Honestly,
"Oh."
like all in all, it's like you guys were like to say good kids like sounds like little guy, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like but that was like the first. Oh, these are good kids, they work hard. They're fun.
Really,
You guys
who
were fun.
really gives a fuck though? Like at the end of the day, like I remember going off on a tangent right after that and being like, if anybody has a fucking problem with what I'm fucking saying down here, fucking say something, you fucking pussy.
Anybody
Like,
with pockets over here has
like,
a fucking issue.
They're probably thinking we were on roids and would fucking beat the fuck out of them if they said
I don't know.
anything.
Fuck those
Which
guys. I
probably
don't
would have
care.
happened. They would have been like, "Hey, can you please stop, you fucking assholes?" And you'd be like, "No, you fucking stop, you
Fuck you,
retard!
fuck
Shut
you,
the fuck
fuck
up!"
you. Yeah, just like
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
It's a
know.
pretty good encapsulation.
Yeah.
Of, like I would just be sitting there, something like that was going on, and I'd be like, "Damn, they're
I
getting a
cannot
lot."
believe they're saying this. Yeah,
These guys, this is their first like corporate-ish job. Like,
yeah. Our old HR department used to try to fuck us, so
Yeah.
we didn't. We're
They're, like, grooming you
we're
guys.
unaware of what the fuck is what actual corporate America looks like.
What
Well,
HR doesn't want to fuck me?
I
Wait.
would say the breakthrough where we became friends was when we were singing in 104 one time. You're like, you should come to karaoke night.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
that was the first time we all
The
started
great
hanging out outside of
karaoke.
work. We were on a good run there for a while.
We
We
were
were.
really on the karaoke run for a long time.
It was a fucking trot, dude.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
High noons.
Yeah.
They still whisper to me sometimes, like
High
the fucking Green
noons.
Goblin mask.
It was a blast, but then I don't know what happened. Just a lot of shit just like unfolded all at once, and we're like, "Yeah, we're not gonna go anymore."
Yeah, some stuff.
It's
happens.
a, it's a time that we'll put in, like, you know, it was a great
It's like
time.
its own era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
frozen. That time's frozen in time. You know,
Yeah.
that was,
It was that
karaoke
winter. It was
time.
that whole winter.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. It literally was like that whole winter.
I remember being like, "This is my life now."
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
I was pretty settled into it.
Yeah.
It was getting like kind of Cheers-ish, you know?
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, thanks for being on the
Yeah,
podcast.
Appreciate you coming out, Ed.
Thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching the episodes. Ed will be underneath. Peace.
Peace.